Welcome, Sorgy Squad. New hometown versus original hometown. And you never forget where you came from.
No.
That's why, Anthony, you and I are in our Milwaukee Bucks stuff as they take on the Philadelphia 76ers in a monster Eastern Conference regular season matchup.
1 versus 3.
There are 78 regular season games.
82, I think now.
Right, but there are 78 regular season games where we support the Philadelphia 76ers. Not tonight.
No.
Not tonight.
No.
We are totally with Sixers Nation any other day.
Yeah.
Not today.
And speaking of Sixers Nation, guess who's joining us right off the bat? Nick the Legend.
Hello, everybody.
Wait a minute.
Sorry.
Wait, what? Is Celtics here?
Sorry. I should have been more prepared. I'm in my Larry Bird shirt.
Oh, it's Larry. It's Larry
Also,
Bird,
the camera angle. My phone's charging. Also, should have been more prepared. But I'm not in the normal Master Plato household studio.
Aha.
Yeah, fair.
I'm not going to say where I am, but it was a very special weekend this weekend.
Yeah.
In the Master Plato household, my sister got engaged today.
Woohoo!
So it's been very special. So I'm not at the regular household, but I'm still able to make it here. So that's all that matters.
Excellent. That is awesome.
Awesome.
Mega congrats.
Yeah.
Mega congrats. So now you're actually happen to be wearing the shirt of the team that the Sixers are chasing and the Bucks are trying to make sure they stay ahead of in the East.
Yes.
And that's the squad that could mess up both our teams' attempts to win a championship more maybe than any other.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're tough. They are very tough. I don't think we've beaten them this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the Bucks haven't either.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough.
Early in the year.
Oh, maybe we did. Okay.
Yeah. But to get into the chat, we've got Daniel McKeon, Neo, the Happy Hodag, and one more person coming in the chat. There we go. ELS Train Tuber in the house. 2 Bucks fans and 2 neutral people.
All y'all, thank you for popping in.
And 1 Sixer fan.
Yeah, well, hopefully you'll get a fellow Sixers fan in the chat at some point.
We invited others to join you, but unfortunately they were unable to make it.
Yeah.
I still want to give a shout out though to the channel. Foodie Life Mac, he has a specialty of going around Philly and reviewing cheesesteaks. He's outstanding.
There's a lot of places, so I could see how there could be a whole channel dedicated to that.
That could last at least 10 years if you did one a week.
Yeah, you could probably have at least 5,000-6,000 episodes.
Yeah.
If you really wanted to.
Easily. And they're going to get somewhere with it.
Yeah.
Very, very well.
This game's in Milwaukee, isn't it? Oh no.
Yep, it is at the Great Fiserv Forum.
2 games in one
day.
day.
Hopefully we brought the ladder this time. Hopefully Giannis doesn't kick his own team's ladder.
Well,
we need an explanation of that.
Yeah. Giannis kicked the ladder at Wells Fargo Center. That was the whole thing. But I will say, 2 games in one day for the Fiserv Forum stat.
Mm-hmm.
Bucks tonight, and before this game, we had Marquette St. John's this afternoon. I had about 5 heart attacks in that game. A total of 5 heart attacks within 1 minute of each other. But we won.
Marquette won, so they finish off their Big East regular season, still have a shot at the 2 seed in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
Now, Wells Fargo Arena has enough tenants that they very easily could get 3 events in 24 hours. And the amount of flipping that they have to do. Like, is there a Flyers game tonight?
There is not. The Flyers don't play till the 5th. There was a Wings game, though, earlier today.
Yeah.
Have you been to a Wings game yet, Nick?
I have. I've been to 2. I was in the captain's video once.
Yes.
Where I sit is usually where he's at, so I've had a bunch of nice conversations with him. We're on a name-to-name basis now, so
that's
pretty
awesome.
nice. He knows
That's
my
awesome.
name. I know his name. We're on a name-to-name basis. He sees me. He's like, hey, Nick.
Good dude. Good dude. I'm trying to convince him that when we put the screen up, that we should put on the ESPN Espanol broadcast.
I can't read their points of what they're talking about. I need to have that visualization of what they're talking about.
We're gonna have the sound down anyway.
Yeah, but I still want to know what they're talking about with the graphics. I mean, it's still good to know. So just kind of getting into this game, as you can see, Sixers 40-22, Bucks 45-17. On the injury side of things, Wesley Matthews is it. Dwayne Dedmon for the Sixers was ruled in earlier. And Nick, this is what I saw from Sixers Wire, so it could be incorrect, but this is the apparent starting lineup for the Sixers. If it'll load up for me, is this what we've got?
It really that looks sort of right, but the past 2 games with Doc Rivers, Maxey has had a total of 50 points. The last 2 games he has been starting at the point guard position. Yeah. So it's going to be we'll see soon in a second. But it might be Maxey. I'm going to turn my camera off here because the TV is over here and my charger can't reach that far.
Okay.
So I'm going to turn my camera off, but I will have some commentary until my phone is charged and I can move it to where I'm seeing the TV and you can see my face.
The crowd is having much more. It's much more of a winter jacket and winter hat laden crowd in Milwaukee right now as they enter the arena.
On the Bucks side of things, this is what the lineup's going to look like. Brook Lopez at the 5, Giannis at the 4, Pat Connaughton at the 3, Grayson Allen at the 2, and Drew Holiday at the 1.
I love him, man. I miss him.
You'll probably be seeing Chris Middleton coming off the bench. Jay Crowder is another key player for the Bucks. Who should people look out for on the Sixers bench, Nick?
The center position has been the backup center position has been something that the Sixers have been really trying to work on. Paul Reed has been playing meh. So is Montrezl Harrell. So with Dwayne Dedmon being ruled in today, I think you're going to see a lot of him. I think he's going to blossom into the Sixers pick and roll offense, especially he'll be coming off the bench, and that bench unit includes James Harden, who's very key with the pick and roll. Also off the bench, if Maxey is not starting, you want to guard him off the bench. He's an electric scorer that'll give you 27 off the bench.
Yeah. Talking about matchups here, based on prior matchups between these two teams, we've seen Lopez guarding Embiid. That'll be an interesting matchup as Lopez's defensive talents have
50.
Yeah, he might be the best defensive center in the game.
I think he is. I mean, looking at the odds for defensive player of the year, Vegas for sure thinks so, and I agree with them.
I think he's an amazing defender, but there's no defender that has been able to stop Joel this year. I'm saying he's going to have at least 40 points.
Here's the thing, is how well will the Bucks, number one, sort of rotate over to help? Brooke, how much will they need to? Because that could decide who else gets open for the Sixers.
Yeah.
And this game could turn into a situation where it's like Wilt and Russell. Wilt could put up 60 and the Bucks still win.
Yeah. I mean, it could happen.
I mean, it's one of those types of situations where Embiid's the best center in the game.
Oh, without
best
doubt.
Inside player in the game, at least not named Giannis Antetokounmpo.
We can have it.
We'll have that debate all night long, I'm sure.
I've seen him score 57, and we've still lost by 20. So
yeah, I mean
it's nothing new.
Is it going to be Harris or Tucker?
They're showing it right now on the screen. I was just talking about it. The pick and roll offense from the Sixers.
Both teams love to use the pick and roll game.
Yeah. But Nick, who's it going to be? Is it going to be Giannis or being guarded by Harris or Tucker? What do you think?
I think the size difference is where it gets me. So I think Tobias Harris is going to guard Giannis. And then I think PJ Tucker, amazing defender, has been putting in the work these past few games. PJ Tucker has shown major improvement not only on his 3-ball game from the corner, but all around the arc. He's also been lethal on the defensive side, and he's been hustling for rebounds lately. I've really loved to watch PJ Tucker lately. He's been amazing.
Yeah.
We loved him back in Milwaukee in 2021 when they won the championship. And that, by the way, could be an advantage for Philly when it comes to understanding how to strategize, how to beat the Bucks, because the guy knows them like almost no one else does in the NBA in terms of opposing players.
Yeah. So I'm thinking we're gonna see a little Tucker on Connaughton Middleton. Whatever that looks like, and then we're gonna see Jay Crowder and Grayson Allen up against James Harden. And Jay Crowder plays phenomenal defense, so that'll be interesting. And then at the point, Drew Holiday, the best defensive guard in basketball, arguably, with Marcus Smart.
Yeah.
Guarding Tyrese Maxey or DeAnthony Melton. That's going to be really interesting.
I love watching that matchup, Maxey against Holiday. I love watching Maxey as a player overall.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, absolute blue collar, hard worker, team oriented, the kind of guy you love to have on your team. Drew Holiday, best defender at the point guard position in the NBA and a playmaker. I want to bring it back that comment just to acknowledge CJ. By the way, Sorgi, I want to congratulate Marquette on their barely win over St. John's. And yes, the happy Hodag, Giannis is the big G.
The big G, the 2-time MVP. That rhymed completely unintentionally.
Excellent.
The DPOY, the Finals MVP.
Are you trying to get into the category of Monty G? I assume you know who Monty G is.
Oh, of course I know who Monty G is.
The great Philly sports mega fan.
Him and the captain. The captain was talking about Monty G.
Good man.
Yeah.
And a good man. We will disagree on sports laundry tonight, but a good man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Listen, we can calm down on Giannis's stats because I know the Sixers will beat the Bucks. Okay, just trust the process. Literally, trust the process.
What did I forget what I was doing, but I put something. Oh, I remember. In the YouTube poll in the chat, I had set it up to where it'd be who wins tonight, Bucks with the deer emoji, hashtag fear the deer, and then the Sixers with the bell emoji, hashtag trust the process.
Nice.
I have no idea how that poll's doing right now, but hey. We'll find out. So, we'll see. I mean, can we agree, though, that these are the two best players in the NBA?
Yes.
10,000%.
And Nikola Jokic did not deserve either of his MVPs. Can we agree on that?
Yes.
Okay. So there's our common ground for the night.
Jokic, I think you could put in the category of most needed player in the NBA.
Yeah.
Which is why I think they say most valuable. But it becomes a knock on the rest of the talent that the Nuggets have.
Yeah. I mean, they're first in the West right now.
He's a stat patter. That's his problem.
Yeah,
they'll always say Jokic is putting up same amount, like a little bit less points than Embiid, more assists, more rebounds. Yes, okay, he's putting in more assists, but that's because he's got competent bench players. We do not. Also, Joe is not. He could score way more points than he is, but he's passing the rock and isn't being as selfish.
Yeah.
The reason why Embiid is so awesome, so lovable, so so root forable, if you will.
Yeah.
CJ, the Big East regular season champions.
Oh yeah.
We are Marquette, baby.
They clinched it on Wednesday.
Tuesday night.
Speak of Giannis and Embiid, they're showing both of them on the screen right here.
Yeah, you're ahead of us.
Yeah, all I see is a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. No, I mean I could take a chicken sandwich right now. That I could take one of those.
So could I. That would be nice.
Not bad. Although, have you ever had Federal Donuts chicken sandwiches?
I have not.
It's good. Ridiculous.
It's what block is that on?
I mean, they've got a few locations.
Yeah, but don't they have one at the bank?
Yeah, they've got one at the bank.
Yeah.
We went to the South Philly one.
Yeah.
I would say Chick-fil-A, Federal Donuts.
Yeah.
Anonymami thinks I'm nuts.
I will.
We'll have a video on that someday.
I will say, Bucks fans can get some Chick-fil-A tonight.
There is a Chick-fil-A in the arena.
In that, what is that? That's the East Concourse because that faces downtown. East Concourse, you got Auntie Anne's, Chick-fil-A, Milwaukee Pretzel Company.
Don't worry, Sixers fans. You can get yourself some Insomnia cookies just added where the Shake Shack would be in section 114.
Excellent.
Well, in Milwaukee, you can get Insomnia cookies about 100 feet from the arena gates.
Yeah, it is inside the Pfizer Forum complex, not inside the arena, but in the complex.
Yeah.
And also, I think, is it the same block as Insomnia cookies or a block south? You can get the Greek Freak Greek bratwurst.
That's a block away at the Broad House.
I need this game to be home because if Giannis misses 2 consecutive free throws in the second half, we would get free chicken nuggets.
That's like Marquette
and
games.
That's almost guaranteed nuggets.
That's like Marquette games when if the visitors miss 2 in a row, it's Shake Shack. So everyone chants Shake Shack.
Oh, that's fun.
When the student section goes off with the Shake Shack chant, it's bonkers.
The student section didn't need Shake Shack to get that St. John's guy to miss his free throws.
When I used to work in minor league basketball, we actually had a contract in Rockford with the Rockford Lightning of the CBA with Burger King, where we did during one of the timeouts, the Have It Your Way shot.
Yeah, forget Burger King because Toll's in the house.
I know.
Toll!
I just Nick needed to know that Toll was there.
And so I'll ask each of you, and I'll ask all our friends watching. What you would do is have the choice, either a free throw, where if you make it, everyone in the arena gets free fries. If you make a 3-pointer, everyone in the arena gets a free Whopper. If you make a half-court shot, everybody in the arena gets a Whopper value meal. What are you shooting?
It's a good question.
I'm a bucket, all right? I'm shooting the 3-pointer because I want my boys to get the Whopper.
Okay.
And may I add, Tyrese Maxey is starting in place of D'Anthony Melton.
I just fixed that banner. Tip about to go down. We see Giannis Antetokounmpo and some kid in the background wearing the same jersey I'm wearing.
The Sixers clad in the white, which is now a white road jersey, which used to be the white home jersey, with a traditional fill-up like that back in the 60s with Wilt.
Bucks in the green.
And no one wins the tap. Technically, it goes to the west.
So let's see.
It goes to Philly.
Yeah. So underway here, and this is going to be a real good game. Oh, and UNC has lost to Duke.
62-57. Yes, the legend in the house, Toll.
Sixers missed
Toll.
the shot.
There's Drew.
Trying to put myself back on this TV.
Thanks to start the scoring.
Trying to put myself back on this TV. I can and won't let me, so I could be on the same road as you guys. I'm ahead of you.
We appreciate it.
Embiid
Embiid's
the mid-range.
sweet mid-range jumper.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers would be happy if that was a Buck shooting. That.
Yes, since Rodgers is one of the co-owners of the Bucks.
And enthusiast of the mid-range shot.
I wish he would own more of a share that just was bought by the owner of the Cleveland Browns, Jimmy Haslam, as Brooke Lopez gives the Bucks back the lead.
Splash Mountain.
Decent job by Lopez up there on the one-on-one battle with Embiid and Giannis. Kick out Drew.
I don't like Drew Holiday anymore. I've been waiting like 30 seconds to say that, and I've just been like building it up in my head. I'm like, what am I gonna say?
Hold on, how long was Drew a Sixer for? An hour? 2 hours?
3 years.
Go.
Sweet 3 by Embiid.
That was pretty nice, by the way.
Wait,
2-3 years? I don't know.
I thought that he was traded on draft night.
No, Drew played.
Oh, okay. Who was I thinking of? Was I thinking of Mikal Bridges?
Yeah, Mikal Bridges did get traded on draft night. He was on the Sixers for. Actually, he was on the Sixers for like 15 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, I was getting them mixed up. So, Daniel McKeon.
Yeah, I'm not able to get the phone version of it working. My apologies.
Is in the house, as is Flame Legend. Defending runner-up preseason number one, no NCAA tourney for the Tar Heels is
good Lord.
They're going to go down in Joe Lenardi's bracketology. He currently has them first four out. Another three from Lopez.
Brooke Lopez in and out, trying the shot from New Berlin. Not New Berlin. New Berlin, Wisconsin.
I have very fond memories of New Berlin's mini golf.
Mini golf and some good spots with fried cheese curds.
Yeah.
Which you can, by the way, I'm sure, I forget who I think it's Sargento that sells them inside Pfizer form.
Probably.
World class.
Lopez.
Ooh, against
a shot over Embiid.
9-7 Milwaukee.
Oh. Just beer.
Beer.
Classical Giannis Antetokounmpo, by the way. The past 3 shots PJ Tucker has taken, Giannis is just leaving him wide open.
Oh, man. Goes to the line.
Oh, yeah, congrats to Flame on the win.
Now, since I'm not driving anywhere for the rest of the night, I actually, since you bring it up, Toll, I will pull out a beer. I will drink a beer tonight.
What kind? Are we going Wisconsin beer?
Depends upon what's upstairs.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what's upstairs.
I don't think...
Oh, guess who's in the house? It's Jackson Johnson.
Hey!
Since he was a disaster tonight, going from preseason number one to possibly the NIT, you can't do that and expect to be chilling out in Chapel Hill.
Man.
Oh, man.
There are issues.
Yeah, so Bucks up 9-7 with 8:44 left here. Giannis at the line.
Oh, dear God, that's great.
And Mike Budenholzer looking like he just woke up and is, like, worried.
Giannis took too long on his free throw routine. They called a 10-second violation. They took the free throw away from him.
That's right.
Yeah, 10-7 Milwaukee leads.
He also would have been given an automatic strike with the new baseball rules.
He would have been. So good job, Giannis. Just took it was too long there, buddy.
It was funny. Someone said that whoever in a YouTube chat earlier, they're like, well, Sorgi, whoever, it doesn't matter really to you who wins because you're winning either way. And I'm like, I'm going to have to hear it all weekend from Sixers fans. A.K.A. Nick. Fun trash talk.
For real. Yes.
Let's see. Harden, Bucks rebound on the third attempt. And this Holiday Giannis duo it's been awesome to watch for Bucks fans these last couple of years as Holiday gives it to Lopez, who hits a little mid-range shot there. 12-10 Bucks lead here in the first. Let me put that banner up. There we go. As a 3 for the Sixers is good, so it's going to be
Tobias Harris.
Yeah, Toby, former Buck.
Former every team.
Yeah. And Drew gives the Bucks the lead, 14-13. As I think that was Allen there with the assist. What?
Tonight, unsolicited plug.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to pull back the holiday Christmas beers.
Okay.
The Cranberry and Spice New Belgium.
Oh, okay.
Which I think is a Wisconsin beer.
Maybe.
I don't have any spotted cow left, unfortunately, but
9 or 8 watching. Good to have you on.
While you were talking about beer, I just wanted to let you know that Giannis Antetokounmpo just got bullied by PJ Tucker like he was a 12-year-old little boy.
He's got 42 minutes to come back and make the statement right. Make this world right again.
PJ, I mean, PJ doesn't have any
He did kind of just go back down the floor and miss.
Yeah, we're currently we're watching Giannis's commercial. So, yay! Earlier, it's kind of funny. I was repping Bucks from head to toe. I said I'm literally I had the Bucks hat, the Bucks jersey, and the Giannis shoes. So I don't have on anymore.
Which are awesome.
I do know I have to go at halftime.
That's okay.
That's cool.
But
Yes,
I'm here for the first half, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. It's the effort.
Yeah, it is.
My coworker said when I brought Spotted Cow back to Philadelphia from our trip to Milwaukee this past summer, best beer they've ever had. That good.
Toll says
Best thing I've ever had was Secret Stadium sauce.
Nice.
Ooh,
You enjoyed it?
that's some of the greatest thing I've ever had. Oh my goodness.
Glad to provide.
Well,
That and the sauce and the pasta sauce. Oh my.
Gloriosos, baby.
It was a game changer. It was an absolute game changer to my pasta forever, and it was amazing.
Thank you.
But we're talking about Secret Stadium sauce. Nick, it's you and Bob Costas. You and Bob Costas that love it.
He orders.
Toll, that is correct. My smack talk is at postseason level.
Very excellent job, Nick. And this is a
Thank
very good beer. Very good beer. Even though I bought it like 4 months ago, it's still good. That's how rare I drink. So.
Oh, it smells like Miller Park now.
A little bit.
This is the smell of beer in the upper deck at Miller Park. There's nothing like it.
It's not as strong as the smell of the party houses at Marquette University, which is known as like the leading national Catholic party school in the country.
Oh, well, they were partying at Fiserv today.
There's one big reason I want the Sixers to win. And I know I despise Boston with a very strong passion. But I despise Grayson Allen a lot more. So
You're
just to
not
see
a fan
him
of
lose
Grayson
right
Allen.
now.
I'm not a fan of Grayson Allen.
Anyways, I know you guys are probably still on commercial and you're not missing anything. I'm just going to tell you, they let Giannis have 12 seconds to shoot. And he took 12 seconds and he didn't even have his routine done.
Ah, okay, well, good for him.
Dude could have taken 20 seconds of my time to shoot the free throw.
If they would actually call it as it should be called, he would adjust.
Yeah.
He would adjust.
He would be able to. I mean, he's...
Just like baseball players adjusting to the 8-second rule.
He said he would be here, and he is. Harrison Sawyer.
Harrison.
Our resident Rays fan, our resident Magic fan, our resident Buccaneers fan.
I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're a Magic fan. Oh.
They were showing the
that's bad.
The earlier malfeasance that led him to be nailed. So it's nothing new.
Well, baseball season's upon us, spring training. So I know Harrison's happy about that, as we are, because Brewers, Phillies.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Sure.
Yeah.
You watched a lot of Bucks games in your life. Have Bobby Portis's eyes always been that wide? Every time I see him, his eyes are so wide open. It's like he's seeing the sun 2 feet in front of him.
I mean, you're not lying. He does have.
It is just a
With
visualization of his intent.
See his celebration after the 3. They're gonna zoom into his face. Look at his eyeballs. He looks like he just saw the Krabby Patty secret formula.
It's like he watched the Karate Kid and has in his mind the Pat Morita line, focus power, wax on, wax off, just stuck in his head. He's so focused, eyes are bugging.
Harden from
Great
almost
He was like being interrogated by the cops, and he tried to look like an innocent kid, so his eyes were wide open.
You're back. Nice.
Giannis.
Yeah, sorry you're not getting that call, Embiid.
Oh,
Embiid being the team player on offense, setting screens. Awesome for the game.
And Middleton's in the game.
But awesome for the game.
And James Harden is popping threes from the logo like James Harden.
It looks like Middleton and Ingles are both in as Giannis hits the bench.
Does he stay next year?
Who are we talking about?
Harden.
Oh, if they don't win, no. I think he'll go
and
back to Houston.
Joe Ingles just lost.
Unfortunately. But I think if they win, and even if they make it to the championship, he'll stay. Even if they don't win the championship, but they make it there, he'll stay.
Well, so Nick, has he praised Philadelphia at all?
Probably like 5 times.
Okay, so he's for sure leaving because every time he praises City, he leaves. Okay.
We're going to get in some comments here. Hope if I've had some of these already. Sorry. Nick crushing
He hasn't.
Keepers. Harrison Soar, 27-37 isn't the worst.
Oh.
There you go, Bobby POTUS.
POTUS.
The next president of the United States. 18 games left, could finish 37-47 or somehow above 500. Even though CJ says my original pick is the Bucks, I must say the Bucks stop here.
I think he got the lyrics mixed up. It's actually the Bucks don't stop here.
Oh yeah,
Milwaukee Bucks.
Except they didn't get the ball in that exchange, and the Sixers take
about
over.
4 minutes before the stream started. We were listening.
James Harden didn't praise Philadelphia, the city. He praised the fans of Philadelphia.
Oh, okay. So then he might stay. There's a chance.
4 Bucks rebounders, none for the Sixers, so they grab that board easily.
Let me just stay in this position for a second. Call me Bobby Portis.
Boom!
POTUS!
The man you're impersonating just cut the Sixers lead to 1.
Bobby, those are the chants.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Bobby.
He is so beloved in Milwaukee for being just like PJ Tucker, the hard worker.
Yeah.
Just like Tyrese Maxey.
Sorry, Bobby, I don't beloved you.
Sorry?
I said, sorry, Bobby, I don't beloved you.
Oh, we said back in Milwaukee. I see why you say that.
I mean,
yeah.
Bobby's great. I mean, the Bucks. Have we seen any Jake Ryder tonight so far?
Not yet.
I want to see him on Harden. I want to see that matchup.
Do the other Antetokounmpos play?
TA plays at the end of games, and Alex is on the G League team. Yeah, and Kostas is in Turkey.
We need to check one of those G League games out when they come to Delaware.
I was gonna see. I want to go to a Blue Coats game.
Those are fun.
I want to watch Mac McClung.
Yeah.
I want to go see Mac McClung. Because Mac McClung.
Sorgi Stories is biased when it comes to his team. Well, of course.
He's talking to me.
No one else will win a championship as long as one of his teams are in the postseason.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, because I said probably because CJ is referring to the fact that I said Marquette's going to go to the Final Four.
And yes, the Bucks have won 16 in a row, Toll.
Harden misses the 3. Ingles.
Tonight, it's going to be cut.
They are with the win tonight. They would be over halfway to tying the Lakers.
Woo!
They'd be
Bucks
halfway
grab the lead.
They'd be halfway to beating the Lakers record.
Yep.
I don't think it's going to happen because we play the Sixers again and we play the Celtics again. So one of those games I think we're going to lose, and I think we have like another game against the Nuggets. We've got one against the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
Somewhere the Bucks are going to slip up. I don't know where though.
That's that 2-game stretch as March turns April in Milwaukee, Friday and Sunday. The Bucks against the Sixers again, and then the Bucks against the Celtics is one of the best prime time setups for 2 home games you could have. And what I love about it too is this triumvirate of dominance of the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
It's just like the 80s when I grew up. Just like the 80s. To tell you how of an old fart I am.
Well, hopefully the Bucks will be on the other side of it this time.
Because the Bucks would always beat the Sixers and lose to the Celtics, or beat the Celtics and lose to the Sixers in the playoffs. It destroyed me as a kid. Not really. But it was frustrating as a kid. And yet it was such games of respect. It wasn't dirty. It was hard fought. It was just beautiful basketball.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, CJ. I appreciate it.
Well, I told you that other than liking Gonzaga, I would cheer for Marquette to win it all because you are my friends.
Thank you. Thank you, CJ. We appreciate the cheering on Marquette. I had them going to the final and losing to Kansas because Kansas.
Oh, well, this is unexpected. I'm going to have to leave early. I'll see if I can join back later. But apparently we want to go look at the beach at nighttime, even though it is nighttime.
Awesome. Do your thing. Do your thing. Well, hopefully we'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, Nick, the link is not going to change. So.
All right, thank you. Hopefully I'll see you guys later.
Deal.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
Thank you for coming in. Just us then.
Oh, yeah, well.
You have to deal with the two of us for the next couple hours. Thank all of you 7 for staying on with us.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'll say, though, doing my most recent March Madness predictions just today, I've got, I am predicting a, what's it called? Oh, I've got Marquette coming out of the South. I've got Purdue coming out of the, I think I have Marquette, Purdue, Kansas State, and Kansas.
Ooh.
Now imagine Kansas State, Kansas in a semifinal.
They played in '88, I remember, in a regional final.
Okay.
And that was just like a ridiculous game. Ridiculous. But so fun.
Like, just actually, though, imagine that.
Yeah.
Those two playing and the Marquette Purdue rematch.
Oh, I know.
I do have round 2 Marquette WVU based on Lenardi's current projections.
Yeah. That would be in this house. That would be war with Anonymami being from West Virginia, me being the Marquette alum, and of course, it's going to be when you have relatives from West Virginia in town that weekend.
And relatives from Milwaukee
for your confirmation. That would be bonkers. Absolute bonkers. Scott Michelle, thank you for coming in on your break. You work on a Saturday night. Man.
So late first quarter, 23-22, the Bucks lead. The Bucks in green, the Sixers in white. And is that Drew Holiday at the line? Yes, it is. And he hits his
3-point lead to make it 25-22.
Giannis, does he not have his jersey on?
Maybe just take a break.
Or does he just have a warm-up shirt over his jersey?
Maybe a warm-up.
That's what I'm thinking.
Man. An errant shot of the Bucks snagget. CJ has some thoughts here.
Oh, okay.
Of course, when I got both men's and women's right when it came to cheering against UN cheat, and you can't do it.
No,
you can't do it. Let's do it again. Give me Marquette in South Carolina for my pre-NCAA tournament pick.
I'm gonna take Kansas. They're just the best team. They're
loaded. They're loaded.
Embiid, it's the
25-24.
1:40 left until we hit the next quarter.
Ooh, did that go?
Yep.
That went.
27-24, and Embiid's mad. I guess they called the M1 there. But Embiid was moving.
I so much want to see Joel Embiid play for Team USA in the Olympics. It was beautiful.
I don't know about this call. I think that's a charge.
That's a charge.
Because look at Harden. He
was outside of the circle.
Yeah.
He stood still for a good second, and Keegan-Michael Key ran into him.
I was hoping Nick would be here when you'd say that, so I would have someone to agree with me that he does not look like Keegan.
He looks like Keegan-Michael Key when he's doing the Obama anger translator. He does. He just does.
And there's
Marquette alum.
And his name is in the rafters of that place.
His name is currently in the rafters of the arena.
Yeah. And I'm glad Nick isn't here to call him Glenn.
I'm sure that may happen later. That's all the fault of Howard Eskin.
The captain calls him Glenn too.
The longtime Philadelphia sports talk guy.
3
triples for Philly, and they tied up at 27. I love the fact that Bucks are using this blue court. I wish they would wear the blue when playing on the blue court.
Yeah, I don't understand green with blue. Like, just have the courts match, please. Thank you.
Unless they're just saying fans love the blue court so much. You know it's hard to cheer against UConn when they keep losing, but I can't stop. Stopping is not in my DNA. Man. I understand rivalry. I don't blame people for rivalry. I'm not someone who goes all out to cheer against a team. I mean, the closest I probably come to is the Dallas Cowboys, which is very easy to do.
The Cowboys and the Vikings.
I mean, I'm not a fan, obviously, of the Vikings in any way, shape, or form, but I'm not a big fan of Sean Freud, if that's what I think that's what it's called.
Giannis hit his first. Breeze in, breeze out.
And those. 29-27.
So Jay Crowder and Javon Carter in the game for Milwaukee. That's going to be their backcourt. And Georges Niang is in for Philly, as well as Paul Reed. And Tyrese misses a shot, but he was fouled.
You know, by the way, told Road very easy, yes, to not love the Cowboys. You know, by the way, if that Marquette West Virginia game happens in the second round of the NCAA tournament,
Wes
Matthews and Javon Carter and Jay Crowder are going to have the bet of a lifetime. I mean, they're going to have some sort of bet involved with the team.
Yeah.
Like, it's either going to be a steak dinner that turns into a $1,000 bill, or they're going to have to, like, during some sort of press conference or press opportunity, where the loser has to wear the winning team's jersey.
Or like a hat or something.
Yeah.
So Tyrese hits his free throw. So clock winding down here in the first quarter, and it is 29 all.
That would have been a 2 even if he would have made it. Middleton, front rim brickage. This will 3-second differential between shot and game clock. Game tied at 29, Philly ball.
Let's see. Who's number 7 on the Sixers?
I should know this.
I don't know. Because I see Melton, Niang. Oh, turnover.
Steal. 3.
2.
Carter. Got off a 3. Nope.
Oh, and
great
I'll be right
defense
back.
right there by Philadelphia to halt any sort of a miraculous shot. Tied at 29 going to the second quarter. We'll adjust that. And Scott and Michelle, your Northern Illinois Huskies, a winner. And remind me, are they in conference tournament play already? Are your Huskies in conference tournament play? Swordsy Stories, I have a question. Marquette beat UConn a few weeks ago. Can lightning strike again tomorrow with the Marquette women? Oh, would I love it. Oh, would I love it. And very frankly, the Marquette women may need it to get into the NCAA tournament, or at worst, play a ridiculously respectable game to beat the greatest program in the history of women's college basketball. Adventures of Scott and Michelle, yes. Discussing the Northern Illinois Huskies. A team that, yes, even once played in the Orange Bowl, which I'm still crazy that they got to an Orange Bowl. That was so cool. Years ago. Years ago. And if UWM ever made it and played college football, they'd probably play in the MAC, and they in Northern Illinois would have a world-class football and basketball rivalry. Would love to see that rivalry. Milwaukee, Chicago. Anytime you ever get that, that's war. A lot like New York and Philly. Such controversy, by the way, when the Flyers hosted the New York Rangers on a weeknight, no less, and Rangers fans invaded the Wells Fargo Center and just turned it into MSG South. And Flyers fans were aghast. But they're all understanding, hey, if you want to fill with Flyers fans in that arena, you got to have a better team. You got to have a much better team than the Flyers have had. And even their coach, John Tortorella, the great man they call Torts, he's like, when the product on the ice is that bad, that's what's going to happen. I mean, we don't deserve to have that. We need to make changes. I think the Flyers are entering 76ers trust the process mode, except will the GM be willing to do it? And that's a whole other thing. Hopefully we're getting to a Flyers game this year. We'll see. We will see. The rundown of the beverages, by the way, we have here. I have iced coffee to keep me awake after a long day. We have the beer. New Belgium Holiday Ale. First beer I think I've had in maybe 3 months. And, of course, Agua. Oh, beautiful stuff by Giannis. 31-29, Milwaukee to start the second quarter. Beautiful.
What happened? Oh,
Giannis with the stuff to start the quarter.
Oh, good. My other dinner, my second dinner, is going to be ready in a little bit.
Oh my gosh! Are you doing like Taco Bell fourth meal? Oh, 3-pointer.
And Mom is just making me some barbecue.
Excellent. Excellent. All right, what's your favorite kind of barbecue? Tell us. Is there a style of barbecue that you enjoy more than any other? Giannis destroying the double team.
The finest.
Easy layup. Aha. You got some catch-up work to do. CJ saying you think Gino's lost his touch of winning Gino Oriana? It's been 2016 since 2016. They last won the national title in 17. Lost to Mississippi State, Notre Dame in 18. Lost to Notre Dame again in both Final Fours. Yeah, the game may have passed them by a little bit. You can partially blame Philly's own Staley. 3-ball.
Don Staley.
Middleton. 35-32. Toll Road, nice choice of beer, yes. TJ Watt saying go Sixers.
Bucks on the D here.
Let's see. CJ saying then lost to Zona 21 Final Four. 2022 title game. Toll Road saying you haven't had a beer yourself in a couple of months. Wow. Jackson Johnson.
And Cole
both agreeing about loving any kind of barbecue.
Who doesn't? Bucks have it here. As Doc Rivers calls a timeout. 9:59 left here in this game. Oh, and is Joel Embiid? Joel Embiid heading back to the locker room.
Ruh-roh.
This is a development.
It's not
here.
good.
Arm. Looks like an arm. Really, he's just kind of holding his arm a little weird. So let's.
And I'm working on getting us potentially a special guest. We shall see. Uh-oh, TJ. Joel better than Giannis. And Joel is back on the bench. Looks like he was just checked out for a short period of time. And appears to be. It's all good. Hopefully for him. Want to see him back in this game. I want the Bucks to win this game. But I still like the Sixers since we live here in Philly. I'm never going to be losing my home team. But
just texting Nick to see if he has any thoughts on Joel. TJ Watt is on something.
He might have been at Nick's party or something like that. 37 to 33 bucks.
No, the Jokic thing.
The Jokic thing. What?
Huh? I don't know who thinks that other than the MVP voters that have bias against small markets and Philadelphia.
Denver isn't a huge market. It's not puny, but it's not huge. And there goes Giannis with the
Giannis, yeah,
gets the ball, and it's like it's bloopers.
This is
it's Marquette slot ball.
No, because both teams don't play slot ball.
And then a wide open layup.
Oh my gosh.
37 to 35. Both teams were playing slot ball.
Jokic is not that good. He did not deserve any of his MVPs because he is the third best player in the league. Number 3. That's just facts. Just facts.
Watt disagreeing with you.
It's just facts. He didn't deserve them. Joe should have had one. Giannis should have had one.
Harden driving to the lane and Giannis stuffing him like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Oh yeah, Yanni.
Or stuffing how I make my arancini, my rice balls.
Dang it.
I'm not saying, by the way, that Jokic isn't that good.
No, I mean Jokic is really good, but he's not.
He's not.
He didn't deserve his MVP.
Exactly.
He's not.
Exactly. Giannis with 11, 5, and 1 so far in this game, the one being the block.
He deserved votes. I'll put it that way. Like, he deserved votes, but, like, it should have been on a percentage. I think it should have been, like,
Ooh, use the double team and some ball deflections. Nice.
Like, 41% Giannis, 39% Embiid, and 20% Jokic.
Great Bucks play the defense on that possession. Yeah. Absolutely a great job. And, of course, a foul's then called on the Bucks.
Hi, Doc.
Ridiculously.
Hi.
Hi, Marquette grad. Hi,
Hi.
Former Marquette Board of Trustees member. We like you.
Hi.
We disagree with you for 2.5 hours, but we like you.
Hi, PJ.
Hi, former Buck. We disagree with you, but we like you.
Love you, PJ.
You're awesome. I have to question, by the way, the Bucks fan who's standing behind Mike Budenholzer a little while ago. He's wearing the old Bango. I don't know if you can grab that sign over there.
Oh, yeah, I can.
That shows the old school 1960s, 1970s Bango Buck. Maybe the greatest logo in the history of the NBA.
Giannis misses.
Maybe the greatest logo. And then he's wearing a hat that matches the 90s Bucks, that ugly purple.
You're a purple hater.
Except for when I'm not a hater of the Baltimore Ravens purple, number one.
Yeah, they have a nice.
Go watch Just Call Me Annie, great channel.
They have nice color rush unis.
Oh my God, they're playing such an isolation game with Harden and Carter.
Carter's a good defender.
Yeah, he is. But certainly not a fan of Vikings purple.
Ugh.
I think of the Colorado Rockies. I understand why they use purple. That's all cool. And they have a dinosaur. It just is too reminiscent of Barney. And then you look at the Bucks purple from the 90s. Oh, Pat Connaughton.
He had a wide open shot.
He also had a Marquette jersey on the previous to the last home game.
Yeah, he did.
Played. Yes, when he was sitting courtside.
Even though he's a Notre Dame grad.
So we appreciate that.
I don't get that. Like, how can you be a Notre Dame grad wearing Marquette gear? That's sacrilege.
I love it as a Marquette.
I love it, but like that's sacrilege.
I get it. Oh man.
Allen was moving.
Beautiful drive to the bucket there.
But Tyrese is mad because I guess he didn't get the call he wanted.
All right, we got some comments to catch up on here.
Oh yeah, we do.
We've got a lot of comments. Venture Scott and Michelle, Texas beef brisket to Ruth. I gotta find that place here in town that makes a brisket cheesesteak.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get me some barbecue.
There is a place that makes brisket cheesesteak here in Philly.
Yeah, there is. I don't know.
That's supposed to be one of the best there is. Best brisket sandwiches and best cheesesteaks in town. TJ Watt saying because he's not an athletic freak show, Jokic gets hated on. No, he doesn't make as much of an impact on his team winning. That's why. And absolutely fair.
And Nick's
He's great.
Right.
CJ, Curry better than everybody?
Best shooter of all time, not best player.
Best shooter?
Got it out.
Agreed. But at this stage of his career, he's nowhere near the best player in the NBA. He used to be.
He's top 5. I'll give him that much.
In the NBA now? Yeah. Okay.
I don't know about now, but at the start of the season, he was having some of the best stats of his career.
Okay.
The thing about Jokic is he's a stat pattern. He's just stats pattern. He's not a team player.
Let's see what's the barbecue. What do you have? Like what type of barbecue sauce? You don't know the sauce?
I don't know anything about this. This is what they make, and I like it.
Let me see. There's not much sauce on it. But Mommy is fantastic at making slow-cooked barbecue pork. I'm pretty good at it, too.
I love.
Outstanding job on it, Mommy.
Thanks, Mommy.
My pulled chicken is better than my pulled pork. But I will say sometimes when I get certain types of pulled pork, like it will actually like divide up into like super long strips. It's like meat pasta. You have to like twirl it like meat pasta. And then you add it with long pasta. Oh, so good. So good. We're not even paying attention to the game. We're just talking about barbecue and arguing about Jokic and Curry. We are, yes. Toro, we got to share. Oh, we can't even do smell-o-vision, let alone taste-o-vision. If I can ever do that, we can retire.
You come out here.
Come out to Philly. We'll take care of you. We got you. We absolutely got you as this turns into a mukbang.
I got salad, too.
How is Jokic, TJ Watt says, a stat pattern?
He literally said it himself 2 nights ago. He literally said in his interview he's a stat pattern. He said it's pretty easy when you pass that. He literally said it.
Well,
he had his 100th triple double of his career, and he said it himself.
The evidence is too strong. And you're saying in response, he was joking. Man.
Okay, well, if he was joking, it still don't matter.
It matters.
He's still a stat pattern. He
knows that's the rip against him.
He doesn't help his team. He doesn't help his team. He just, they're first in the West, but I don't think they're going to the finals.
He helps his team.
No, but what I mean is like his team isn't. They haven't been that good winning on the MVP. This year they're good. But the Bucks are also good. Now, I'm going to say this. Giannis would be the MVP if he was healthy the first half of the season. Mm-hmm. I think Joe should be the MVP. I think Joe should be the MVP this year because Giannis was hurt.
Hey. James Harden being rather argumentative. I have yet to get his wine. He apparently makes a really good wine that Anonymami would love sangria from. He even has sangria recipes for his wine. Brooke Lopez drawing the foul. I believe that was on Tucker. Man, if we were back in Milwaukee, we'd be sitting back. You'd have chicken tenders in up. Just had a David Gruber sighting.
Did we really have to?
One call. That's all. Kid. TJ Watt didn't win when it mattered the most.
That's what matters.
We should just have an entire debate Just a video just to debate
I wish
that.
Nick was here because Nick would just start screaming like he did the other day at lunch about how bad Jokic is.
Goodness.
I will say Joe did drop 50 on Jokic. So,
Yes.
Just putting that out there.
42-37 Milwaukee. 6:43 left in the first half of the contests. And I can't knock David Gruber. He helped pay my salary back when I was working in Milwaukee.
Well, he didn't help pay my salary, so I'll knock him.
Hey. You're not going on baseball trips without David Gruber.
I know. But no, actually, though, he was pretty annoying.
And yes, we have to share it to send it through the TV. Send it through the TV. Drew versus Maxey, mid-range beauty. 42-39, 44-39, Milwaukee. Joker is a real man.
Yeah, because Embiid apparently flops all the time. No, he doesn't. He's a tough player.
44-41 Milwaukee. That's funny, he says, because I would destroy Nick's argument. He can't score without flopping. What? No. Ooh, in and out 3. Philly could tie it with a 3 here. 5:36 left. That's where I think I'd be getting cheese curds if they offer them at Fiserv Forum. Sobelman's. Really good cheese curds. Really good cheese curds. That's a weird matchup. Grayson Allen against Joel Embiid. And now that's why they got it back. Lopez against Harden in the post, and you do a turnaround hook. What? Drive to the lane and destroy him. Yeah, Embiid ain't making that shot trying to shoot over Lopez from 3-point range. Oh, steal. Ingles had his pocket picked by Tucker. Oh, man. If Maxey makes that reverse layup, we're talking highlight film. Highlight film. Jokic will be the second best center of all time behind Kareem.
Bill Russell. Jokic
will not even be the 10th best center in the history of the game.
Wilt Chamberlain. Shaq was better than the Joker.
Let's see. We'll go right now. Russell, Chamberlain, Kareem. Definitely put Shaq in that category. I will put Embiid ahead of him. I will put Embiid ahead of him. George Mikan, great Minneapolis Laker back in the day. Bob Lanier, I put ahead of him. You need some time to think about all the options. Just give me some time. We'll get there. I'm not as much of a crazy NBA fan as some of these guys are. Moses Malone, I'd put ahead of him. Again, Bucks with off-balance 3-point shots, letting Philly back in this game, and Maxey with a beautiful dime from Harden. The layup to give Philly the lead, 45-44. Man, let's see. CJ, wasn't the only time Aaron Rodgers won a Super Bowl was 2010? And wasn't 2010 the year the kid was born?
No.
Yes, and yes, that was the season they won it. And no, he wasn't born that year.
No, it's not born in 2010. And actually, technically, they won it in 2011, so.
2010 Packers still.
Yeah.
Jokic would be good against McDonald's employees, too. Yeah, true.
But they weren't playing against all McDonald's. Bill Russell was playing against Wilt Chamberlain.
Bill Russell was playing against George Mikan.
Yeah.
In an era when centers dominated the game. Willis Reed, I would put ahead of Jokic. I mean, the list goes on and on. Man. That was back when the NBA was so saturated with talent. Yes, they only had like 8 to 10 teams, but that meant it was ridiculously hard just to get on a team. Imagine if you put the starting lineups of every NBA team and took those 150 players and said, yeah, all y'all who are starters, a third of you are going to be the third team on the bench because of how good the league is. Back in the day, that's how talented those NBA teams were. They were ridiculous. It was night in, night out war. The teams are much more diluted of talent because you have 30 teams. I'm not disagreeing that he's not a playmaker. He's a great playmaker. And the fact that he is a center, world class. More power to him. Best center in the NBA if we aren't biased. Watched him Friday night. I wouldn't say I wasn't completely unimpressed, but I'd still put Embiid ahead of him.
Yeah.
I'd still put Embiid
I mean,
ahead.
I'm not even talking at this point. I can't do this anymore.
We're gonna need to talk because I got to use the boys' room.
Okay. Well, to quote Edward the Trash Talker, and that's the bottom line because I said so.
Okay, Frank Rizzo.
But yeah. Let's talk about college basketball. We had some interesting games today. So let's go to our scores. DJ, well, I might have to time you out because I don't know what you're smoking. Because the Cardinals are just not as good of a team as the Brewers. Just look at the rosters. Just look at them. The Brewers are going to win the Central. They're going to be first round exits, but they're going to win the Central. Whoever comes out of the Central, it could be anyone. Toll. You might be able to dominate the Cardinals, or not the Cardinals. You can dominate the Pirates. How about that? Have fun with that. You're not. I don't think you're gonna touch the Cubs, Cards, or Brewers. Sadly. So looking around the AP Top 25 in college basketball, we've got number 16 Miami, Florida over number 25 Pitt, 78-76. That's a final. Number 9 Texas upsets number 3 Kansas, 75-59. That's a final. Oklahoma taking down number 22. Hoda, you can back me up. The Brewers have a good roster. We got William Contreras. We got Luke Voigt. We made some really good pitching moves to improve that side of the roster. I don't know who's going to make the roster. I mean, we have so many great pitchers that are in spring training right now. We picked up Brian Anderson from the Marlins, Tyler Naquin, Jesse Winker. I mean, this Brewers team made some good improvements over the offseason. No, those aren't our best players, CJ Want. Our best players are Corbin Burns, Brandon Woodruff, and Freddie Peralta. 3 of the best pitchers in baseball. Number 23, Kentucky, beats unranked Arkansas 88-79. Auburn beats number 12, Tennessee, 79-70. Virginia beats Louisville, and then 3 more upsets that we've had in college basketball. Number 24, A&M beats Bama. Iowa State over number 7, Baylor, and Seton Hall over number 20, Providence. perfect timing as Potts is back and James Harden hits free throw. TJ Watt is screaming at me because I said that the Brewers are better than Cardinals, and Hodag's right.
Okay.
I said the Reds will dominate the Pirates, and he said, "Yeah, but so will the rest of Major League Baseball."
Amen.
Because Tall said the Reds are going to dominate the Brewers. I said, "You can dominate the Pirates." And TJ Watt's just ranting. I went through half of it because I don't really want.
Cardinals have 2 of the top 3 MVPs from last year.
Who else do you have?
And
who else do you have?
Aren't they like in a nursing home? No, I'm kidding.
You have Nolan Arenado.
50-49, by the way.
Nolan Arenado, Paul Goldschmidt, and who? You don't got anybody else on that team. You don't have anyone else that's good. You have a whole bunch of good players. You don't have anyone that's great. The Brewers have 3 of the best pitchers in baseball. They have Rowdy Tellez. They have Willie Adames. They have William Contreras.
2:15 left. MB just missed a free throw. 50-49 Milwaukee.
They improved the hit. Did they not improve their hitting?
Yeah.
And they improved the hitting.
Great Caesar salad, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey, to whoever's wearing the NBA Champions hat backwards, who's sitting by the corner of the west end of the arena,
Hi.
You're not going to distract Joel Embiid. You're not going to distract him during the free throws. He may miss, but you're not going to distract him.
Oh, that's the other guy. You have Wilson Contreras. Wilson Contreras, Nolan Arenado, Paul Goldschmidt, and who? I don't even know who Jordan Walker is. I've never heard of him.
Lars Nootbaar, is that some sort of new thing you'll find at the convenience store?
So he's some Japanese guy.
I'm kidding.
He's a Japanese dude.
Missed. Oh, nice rebound. There you go, Jay Crowder.
O'Neal.
52-50 Milwaukee.
Nootbaar, Edmund. Our pitching's way better than yours. You don't have anyone. Ryan Helsley, that's your best pitcher.
My other question is, when did you become a Cardinals fan? You've never been a Cardinals fan until this discussion.
TJ Watt is smoking something.
Plus, shouldn't you be representing the Pirates?
TJ Watt's just a troll.
Hey, go great face-up defense by Portis right on Embiid, causing them a shot. 75 seconds left in the first half. Oh, Drew Holiday caught it. Boom. 54-50 Milwaukee, 1:13 left until halftime. Oh, yeah. You get him matched up against Maxey, he's going to own that one in the post. They are so smart to put him in the post against Maxey. Our thoughts on the pitch count. The pitch count should be treated
It's softer than that crouton.
like this crouton and crash.
This crouton's really soft, and the pitch count is making baseball softer than this crouton. Terrible. I want games to be 4 hours, not 2.5.
Going to a game, number one, I want to enjoy the time that we've got there. I don't want to be rushed. I like relaxing and having conversation with friends, being able to go around the stadium and experience what makes a stadium what it is. You cut a game down by a half hour, it cuts into that time. And games are going to be cut by a half hour with this. If I'm watching on TV, I get it. And that makes sense. But I cannot stand that it's becoming part of the ball and strike formula.
Yeah.
I especially can't stand that as Harden hits free throws to cut the Milwaukee lead at 55-53. We're under a minute left.
I don't know how to feel about the shift because, I mean, it's going to improve hitting, I feel like. I think you're going to see more base hits and doubles.
Nice little runner by Middleton in the lane, 57-53.
Right, you're going to see more base hits. You're going to see more doubles. The size of the bases, I really don't care about. Like, I just don't. Like,
you'll get more offense there.
But I mean, but sometimes 2-1 games are better than slugfests.
Agreed.
Sometimes those 2-1, just long games that feel like they're taking forever. But
Great
Also,
pitching battles.
Yeah, entertaining. Those are fun.
Exactly. But to the casual fan, they're not. They want offense.
No, good pitchers duel. People will tune in. Like a really good pitchers duel.
The casual fan won't care. They want home runs, sell tickets.
That's true.
Home runs, sell tickets.
Well, then why are we banning the shift? Because the shift is going to get rid of more home runs and give more hits.
I know, but it's also expanding offense in general, which they need to. The best way change I think that they could make in baseball, Bucks get the final possession of the half. Giannis is going to be 1-on-1. 8 seconds left. I'll get into the rule ideas. Layup rolls around it in 59-53.
And at the half.
And you're going to see a shot that will not get off on time.
59-53.
Bucks go to the locker room with a 6-point lead. Let's see. King Pookie Nation saying that your Cubs are streaking.
No hitter yesterday. Yeah. Cubs will finish. Give me the Bruce finish first. Cubs finish second. They got Dansby Swanson. Cardinals third.
We appreciate you coming up to go see the Brewers with your dad. Go to if you like great food.
Oh yeah, he was trying to remember what you told him about the Secret Stadium sausage.
Go to the home plate area sausage stand on the first deck of Miller Park near home plate. Order the bratwurst, and if they still do it, last time we were there they didn't. But I'm thinking it was because of the pandemic. Order with warm Secret Stadium sauce and warm sauerkraut.
I'll be right back.
It is like butter. It is like butter in your mouth. It is spectacularly good. Incredibly good. If they don't have it, they should at least have some Secret Stadium sauce there that you can put right on it. They can put right on there. And we're seeing TJ Watt again, 100% abandoning his Pittsburgh Pirates. It's not bedtime. It's a Sunday. It's fine. It's a Saturday night going into a Sunday. It's fine. It's fine. He's in 7th grade. I get it. And he's with family, so I'm not too worried. If he was out, yeah, that's a little different. Do let us know. Absolutely. Best ballpark food in baseball. But I will give some fantastic honorable mentions. The barbecue pierogi hoagie sandwich in Pittsburgh. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Chili was pretty decent in Cincinnati. I loved the Dodger dog when we had that. The fact you have Portillo's in Phoenix. Oh, man. Just brilliant. Very good chicken tenders in Oakland. And Ben's Chili Bowl in Washington. That and the pit beef in Baltimore at Boog's Stand. To die for. Still the bratwurst. The best there is. It is the best there it is. Man. It's just entertaining to see you two go at it. How many times are we going to see this Chick-fil-A ad? Are you watching the game and are you seeing this Chick-fil-A ad running 1,000 times on your screens? And it's followed by the McDonald's halftime report. Isn't there some sort of issues with that? Which is the better part, Pookie Nation? Yankee or Citi Field? Tie Guy! Hey! Thank you for popping in from Mexico City. Sorry about your Crimson Tide going down today. I know it's not as big of a deal because they've got their tournament berth locked. And should still probably be a number one seed, I would think, even with the loss. But still. Happy Hodag. McDonald's better than Chick-fil-A? Culver's beats them all. Culver's beats them all. And Federal Donuts here in Philadelphia far outdoes Chick-fil-A, TJ. Far outdoes Chick-fil-A. Of the national chains, I would probably put it ahead. But yes. Yes. And Ty Guy, you're not alone in saving wins for the big dance. Most teams do once they get to around this time. I think I saw a stat that like 75 to 80%, might be less than this, but at least the majority of NCAA champions don't win their conference tournament. It's like preseason games. They become a tune-up. Happy Hodag. Culver's way better, 10,000% than McDonald's and Chick-fil-A put together. King Pookie Nation, Yankees twice, once Mets in terms of the games you've been to, a little bit north of us in New York City. Now, Wisconsin is getting to the point, by the way, where it may become soon the center of the greatest convenience store war in history. Because we already have the first Wawas coming to the Midwest. They're heading to Indiana. So they may soon be getting to Wisconsin. We all know the greatest is Quick Trip in Wisconsin. And Wisconsin is getting its first Buc-ee's.
Really?
Yes.
Buc-ee's
versus Quick Trip
better.
Versus Wawa.
Quick Trip's better. Quick Trip's
That's
better.
going to be ridiculous.
Oh, without a doubt, like Culver's better than everything.
Amen.
Quick Trip is like, those are the easiest cheese curds to eat though, because you just pop it in your mouth real quick. That's what I like about Quick Trip cheese curds.
King Pookie Nation, Yankees gave me a third stadium. We'll reason what that means.
Yeah,
let us know.
I'm confused, but okay.
If all goes as planned, we're going there this year. We'll see.
How you doing, Dog Guy?
Hey. We, by the way, are going to have to talk if Marquette and Alabama play in the tournament. And by the way, they are on a collision course, if you believe Joe Lenardi's
currently projected.
Latest brackets.
I have Bama. I'm sorry, Dog Guy, but I have Bama getting taken down in the Sweet 16. But
Happy Hodag. If Buc-ee's or Wawa come to Green Bay, give them a try just to see if they live up to the hype. Tie Guy, there is some other big one in Illinois.
That's Toll Road.
Toll Road, sorry. I'm getting all over the place, especially when I'm seeing King Pookie Nation talk about Wahlburgers. Not Whataburger, Wahlburger.
I don't know what that is.
Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, that! I know what you're talking about now. Yep, okay.
Tacos.
Oh, I could go for a good taco right now.
Oh, it's Wally's you're talking about. Okay, Toll. Okay.
I know.
Oh, a 3D stadium. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Let's see. While he's drinking, I'll give you a bad take. Passanginos are better than any other cheesesteak in Philadelphia. It's inaccurate, but it's bad. It's
I haven't been giving any bad takes. I've been giving factual takes. I've been giving takes that actually have logic. I'm just spitting facts. I'm like Jalen Rose. I spit facts.
King Pookie Nation, you want Whataburger. When we go to Phoenix, we're going to have to do the triple taste test. Whataburger versus Culver's versus In-N-Out Burger.
You do that. I'm just eating all the Culver cheeseburgers. That's what I'm doing. And
We'll get our family and friends. We'll test that.
And I'll take some animal fries.
Yes,
from In-N-Out. What does Whataburger have?
They're known for their honey biscuits, which are really good.
Oh, I could take a biscuit.
Nice. Even if
they're not,
Anthony was wrong, at least his takes are better than Skip Bayless. Even when he's wrong.
Even the experts say the Brewers are going to win the Central.
MLB's panel of experts, I believe, the majority said the Brewers are going to win the Central.
Mm-hmm.
They would never make the playoffs if they were in either one of the other divisions.
No.
But they'll win the Central.
I said when you're on, I said the winner of the Central is first round exit. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. It's a guarantee that they're first round exit, no matter who wins, and it's going to be the Bucks. Because I said Bucks, then Cubs, then Cards.
Man, the video is zooming in on the old site of, I think it was John Hawk's Pub. I missed that place. Grab an In-N-Out Burger, Culver's cheese curds, and a Whataburger breakfast. Ooh. And Culver's frozen custard, which, by the way, we're going to have to taste test against Rita's Italian Ice, which is also in Phoenix.
Oh, my gosh. TJ, I'm not even going to respond to your comments anymore because they're not making sense. They just don't make sense. I'm not even going to respond. Like, they just don't make sense. Like, I will respond. Willie Adames, Rowdy Tellez. I just gave you 2 star hitters.
Star hitters? You know what? He actually has a point in them. They're very good hitters.
They both have 30 homers.
Did they make an All-Star game?
No, they were snubs. The fans vote for the All-Star game.
They vote for the starters.
Oh, they vote for the starters. No,
they vote for the starters, and then the players and the managers.
Oh, really?
Vote on
I
the backups.
I thought that they voted on the pitchers.
No, they also do the backup players.
Okay, well then the managers and the pitchers just don't know what they're doing because Willie Adames and Rowdy Tellez, but the Brewers have a balanced lineup. They have a balanced lineup. The Cardinals don't have a balanced lineup.
The Cardinals have 2 all-world players, and the residents of this house and our neighbors across the concrete wall are the rest. And Todd Guy's probably getting sick of watching a Brewers-Cardinals debate.
Yeah, sorry.
Have a great night. Has to see the run. Great to see you both. If you see a college tournament game live, let me know. We're going to be doing some.
Oh yeah, we'll be live selection Sunday. I'd say that's pretty much guaranteed.
And at least selection Sunday. Maybe we do a Big East final.
Yeah, maybe if Marquette's
in the game, we might do that. We'll see.
That's like a 5:00 tip.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
5, 6, somewhere around there. But yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, and I dream of being at that game. I would dream of being at that game, but we're not going to be able to pull that off this year.
Nah.
Oh, man. And now we're watching Green Lizards Hawk Insurance.
See you, Tiger. Have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you for coming in, as always. As always, proud Philadelphian Danny DeVito on the screen with Jersey Mike's, which, I'm sorry, Jersey Mike's makes good sandwiches.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Good sandwiches.
But it doesn't beat the traditional homegrown Philadelphia hoagie.
No. And it doesn't beat cousin subs either.
Close.
Close, but cousin subs is better.
Wawa is better than either one of them.
But I've gotten less interested in the Wawa hoagie as I go on.
Huh.
I mean, it's still good, but like I like the wraps. I like the wraps. I like the mott sticks. I like the toasted ravioli. I like their brownies, their cookies.
Oh, their stuffed pretzel, their soft pretzels are amazing.
Oh,
amazing. And of course, you bring up the great sandwich shops that we went to, Barry's and Larry's. Go check that video out. on our channel and on Toll Road's channel. Teams haven't changed much. Cardinals Cardinals weren't projected to win last year either. I ain't knocking them as a good team. I just think the Brewers are more overall, particularly because of the pitching, stacked.
Yeah. And they have a balanced lineup.
Yeah.
It's just fact. The Brewers have a balanced lineup. They just do. And they have the other thing the Brewers have. What else do the Brewers have? They have depth. The Cardinals don't have depth. The Brewers do.
Why are we arguing about baseball when the greatness of the best color commentator in basketball is on our screen?
All hail
Doris Burke.
All hail Doris Burke.
When she is so good at what she does that Drake wants to go on a date with her.
For real?
Years ago, he asked her on a date.
Oh, wow.
She said no.
Is she married?
Think she is. Okay. Great product of Providence women's basketball.
Doris Burke is a legend. She should be on with Mike Breen.
Yes.
Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy should both be on. One should be on with like Mark Jackson, the other with like Ryan Rocco.
And NBC needs to get her on Olympic coverage. Absolutely.
Mike Breen and Doris Burke on the Olympics.
Yes. Dream combo. And the off-balance runner by Lopez starts off the half. 61-53 Milwaukee third quarter. Let's change that graphic.
Oh, here. Yeah, let's just change that to third.
Embiid going way out in the circle. He can occasionally shoot the three. PJ guarded by Giannis. And Giannis switches over to try and stop the Harden three, which he fails to do. Harden hits it, 61-56. I see Doc Rivers in the coach's jacket. And I'm sorry. Nice three by Allen. I miss coaches in suits and ties. I miss basketball coaches in suit and tie. And you can go anywhere from just the absolute dapperness of Jay Wright at Villanova and Pat Riley in the NBA.
He was in a suit today. With Brad Nessler in the CBS suits. With the CBS logo on them.
But when they went to the casual clothing during the pandemic and they haven't moved out of it, I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan. I love that dapper look on coaches. I mean, even when Don Nelson back in the 80s when he was coaching the Bucks with the fish ties. I mean, and like Mike Dean in the 90s when he was at Marquette when he wore the cheese tie.
The cheese tie?
He had a cheese tie.
That's some Charlie Barron stuff right there.
Oh,
hey there, guy. How you doing
there? We love Marquette now with a guy wearing that cheese tie, you know.
Oh, hey there, Doc. How you doing there?
Yeah.
Can you cure my right ankle sprain there, guy?
Oh, the Bucks in the forest green.
You know, I wonder if I offended Bengal when I wore my deer hunting jacket to the Bucks game.
Tobias Harris out of the game with a calf injury.
You know, I can't help it, Bengal. It's my Sunday best.
Oh, the Bucks should turn into the buck hunters during that deer hunting season. You know,
Bango would not like that.
Oh, the state would need to give Bango a special proclamation to protect him as an endangered species. Mm-hmm. I always thought the Bucks should be the buck hunters during deer hunting season, wear like blaze orange and camo. Technical foul. Ooh.
We're not calling the tech on.
I don't know. Trying to figure out. I think the fans that were right behind Doc Rivers sitting there on the bench in the first row, I think they were eating cookies. Really huge chocolate chip cookies.
Good for them.
Tasty. I've had those cookies. They're good.
Tyrese hits it.
You used to get free cookies when we went to Marquette games.
I would get free cookies from the media.
From the media members. They would recognize you and they'd feed you with cookies.
I would get cookies. I'd get brownies.
Yep.
I get all the good stuff from the media.
What an advantage. Giannis with the
Giannis.
3. Nope, not
Rebound,
that.
rebound. Yes.
There you go. Lopez. Oh, they thought about it, thought better of it. Pat Connaughton. Oh, is he hurt? Rebound Embiid.
Let's see. Oh, and he's back and running.
Tyrese Maxey with a beautiful 3-point shot. 65-62 Philly. Milwaukee now with the lead
left.
still, but Philly cutting into that lead.
Tyrese with 7. You keep stealing all my lines.
Man. Oh, beautiful 3 by Lopez.
Splash Mountain. Let it fly. Let it fly.
They even run the Splash Mountain graphics behind it in the arena. 68-62. Oh, that blue. That blue of the floor. Love it. Oh, my gosh, he's wide open for that 3. Thank goodness he missed it. The rebound by Giannis.
MVP.
Ball rotation.
Grayson
Allen.
Boom. 8-point lead for the Milwaukee Bucks. 8:34 left here in the third as Doc Rivers calls
Don't call him Glenn.
time out. I didn't.
I know. I'm not saying you were.
Stop.
I'm just telling people not to call him Glenn.
He's the doctor.
He is the only guy who's got a retired uniform at Marquette who shares the retired uniform number with
Who else?
Bo. And
Got it.
Doc also, when he gave his speech at halftime of the game, when he got the retired number, point blank said he was going to push for Marquette to return to the Warriors. Ain't gonna happen. If it was the St. Joan of Arc mascot and not a Native American mascot, I'd be all for a return to Warriors. But it ain't gonna happen.
As we are. Oh, Daniel. When his comment shows up, so we have 2 StreamYard screens and 1 YouTube screen. The YouTube screen is about 20. There. Okay. I was thinking I might send some over to Dark Thunder. Just say hi because Bucks fan.
Sure.
He's streaming the game. That's my guy. We had an interesting stream on. that was interesting. That was he did a video and it was and if you just see the clips and you don't actually get the background behind it, you would think he is a terrible person, but it was but there's some context to that. So let's okay.
What
up?
Bro, what up, man? A long time no see. How do we feel about Marquette this year? Elite 8.
Final 4.
Right matchup, Final 4.
I've got him in the championship.
Not sure I'm ready to go there.
I've got him in the championship, losing to Kansas.
I would love it.
Based on current bracketology.
I'm not convinced yet. I think they've been too inconsistent, even during this latter part of the year when they've arisen to become the best team in the Big East. They haven't played enough truly 40-minute dominant games. The kind that you have to have if you want to beat the big boys in the NCAA tournament.
Did Dark Thunder 16 end his live? Oh, no, he's still there. Okay, good. Okay, so let's just... share, copy link. We're doing this the old school way.
Yep.
Copying the link.
This is much better than watching Tide commercials. So go ahead and raid Dark Thunder. Raid Dark Thunder. And the fact that Allen... Ooh, did Allen give a little bit of an elbow to the chin of Joel Embiid?
His name's Grayson Allen. Of course he did. What else would you expect? I'm I'm not a big fan.
And Mike Budenholzer, again, always looking worried.
Hi, Bet.
But
I apologize. I'm sorry for your loss, Bet.
in and out in the 13-footer for Embiid, 70-62 Milwaukee, 8:19 left in the third quarter. Wide open three-pointer, Grayson Allen, 73-62. Good guys. Our good guys against their good guys. Because the Phillies got good guys. But we want our good guys tonight. We'll root for Philly 70 times a year.
The Phillies.
No, Philly.
I thought you said the Phillies. I'm like, the Phillies do have good guys. They're going to go to the World Series. They're going to win the World Series because they're not cheaters. They're not cheaters.
The loss you are referring to, Bet, is...
Bama losing to A&M.
You realize that with all the Bama people who we've become friends with in this grand adventure called YouTube, if it's Marquette Bama, we could host a stream and have like 5 guests who all root for Bama. We easily could.
Get Ty Guy and Ballard. Click that link and just say raid. These are our friends.
Raid.
Ishii is sending hugs to the Swordsy Sports Studios.
Excellent.
Ishii's one of Grossi's mods.
Awesome. And some long distance 2 for Embiid to make it 73-67 Milwaukee.
And Braden said hi because Braden's a W.
Braden.
W Braden. W Braden.
Oh my gosh. Maxey is like sprinter quick.
Tyrese.
Right to the hole. 73-69 Milwaukee.
I mean, that game was really good. I had on my TV, I had that game, and then I had Seton Hall Providence on my tablet.
Got that ball. There you go, Alan.
And I had, you should have seen my setup. I have the 3-screen setup.
Oh my gosh, that's too many. That's too many.
I'm testing it. I was testing
Third opportunity. Alan. Money!
I was testing it for March Madness.
Okay. 76-69.
And
there's a fan wearing the ugliest jersey in the history of the NBA. Oh, buddy. Okay. Just making fun of the Mecca jersey. I love the Mecca
concept
design on the floor.
It's a great concept too. I mean, I like the jersey concept.
Yes.
Heidi Anthony. Hi.
And message to big man, son, I'm a big fan. Enjoy these days with your father, man. Thank you. Thank you, man.
Joel Hans Embiid is mad at the refs. The pride of Cameroon.
And the toll road's just enjoying the entertainment.
Why is Joel Hans Embiid mad? Why is he mad? Why is Joel Hans Embiid mad?
Because they're down 7.
Okay. Well, he was yelling at the refs. Oh, because they gave Connaughton. They fouled Connaughton. Let's go, Pat.
Oh, forgive me.
Now Tyrese Maxey looks like Astros fans when they're accused of cheating.
What?
Just the look on his face was like an Astros fan when they're accused of cheating.
Are the Bucks at home on St. Patrick's Day?
I don't know.
Which, by the way, is in 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks. Because if so, they need to wear the Irish rainbow jersey.
Isn't that
from the 80s?
What day is that?
Friday.
Oh, it's Friday?
Oh, by the way, we should check that. Embiid with a stuff. Easy drive to the bucket. 77-71 Milwaukee. I need to look this up. Let's see if we have any word on this. Diocese.
The Tyrese
Patrick's
misses. Bucks up 80-71 with 5:20 left in the third. 3 ball for who is that? Grayson Allen. 83-71.
Woo!
Timeout Philly.
Kid.
Woo! Oh, I already knew this.
On St. Patrick's Day, we get to have some corned beef.
You can have corned beef, and I'll be having. I'll be getting some good chicken. You mean that chicken?
We are asked though to do some other sort of service or some sort of abstinence or that type of thing,
Okay.
which we can certainly do. Like, have you had cheese curds yet this Lent?
Sadly.
That's something maybe you could avoid is cheese curds. We'll have to see.
We'll see.
And remember, when you're doing like Lenten type of give up something, you can always have them on Sundays.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that was part of the rule. Okay.
Typically, yes. Although some people still observe it even on Sundays.
Cheat day. Sunday fun day, as our Rooker always says.
Yes, absolutely.
WL.
And I still have yet to find a great Friday fish fry in Philadelphia.
Yeah, because they don't know how to do good walleye.
And Bud Maryland's the best Wisconsin cooking in Philadelphia. They're not even doing Friday fish fries.
They don't know how to get the lake Winnebago fish fry, dear guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't you know? Oh, don't you know?
How much is a baby the pride of Wisconsin?
Oh, they probably served a fish fry at the Fiserv Forum there.
Oh, yeah.
If they fry the fish the way they fry the chicken tenders, it's real good.
Oh, yeah.
And you've had the Fiserv Forum chicken tenders.
Oh, yeah, there.
Go check out that video. We certainly have that.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, started.
Uh-oh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous.
How much is
what you got,
baby?
Karen? What you got?
The pride of Wisconsin. Oh, gosh darn it, don't you know? How much is a baby? The pride of Wisconsin.
That's awesome.
Going up.
How did the kid and I come upon the same interest? A lot came osmosis from me just because I'm a sports fan.
Osmosis. I learned that in science. That's some interesting stuff.
But as well, it came just as much from mommy when it comes to baseball. Because with baseball, I would often be working late in the afternoon, early evening, and you would be watching Brewers games with mommy until I got home. Oh, who's that? What position does he play?
Ryan Braun. My guy. I love Ryan Braun.
And you became addicted to baseball. And then we started our baseball trips, our tradition doing all the Brewer stadiums.
Hold on. We got to get to Toll's comment.
Okay, let's see.
No, go down.
Okay, hold on. If he would have been a Vikings fan, his dad would have
kicked out of the
decided.
house.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I
just give you crap twice a year.
I could never wear the purple and gold.
Great
never.
runner.
That crap is nasty.
Yes.
Oh, Grayson Allen.
John Jansen. Hey.
Hey, John. Happy baseball season.
Hey there. Agreed. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'm not going to say anything bad about Tom. I love his streams.
We cannot knock Tom Crossing.
I was watching his Friday.
17 in a row, 8 easy. He would not be sleeping in the garage. Number one, because there isn't a garage on our property.
No, there isn't.
And I would never make him sleep in the shed.
I mean, theoretically, we could. I mean, the shed does have power.
Yeah. Doesn't have heat, though.
It needs a generator.
Yeah, it needs a... Oh, nice 3 by Engels.
The Australian, mate. The top 10 trash talker.
He hit that thing from Menominee Falls. 89-76.
Now we hit it from Melbourne, mate.
That's on the southwest.
I know,
southwest,
but he still hit it from Melbourne. He's a top trash talker, mate.
Is he eating meat pies?
No.
Joel Embiid cannot shoot the 3.
Oh!
Behind the back, Allen, and he misses the thing, and then it falls. Grayson Allen, you spoiled what would have been
Allen, you stink, and I don't like you.
The number 1 play on Sports Center. Way to channel the Philly captain, by the way.
You stink.
Toll Road. Really?
No. I thought about maybe not watching Brewers spring training, and then I realized that the season starts before the end of Lent. So I can't give up baseball for Lent.
Number 1.
Grayson Allen, why do you ruin everything on earth?
Pope Francis on sport.
Hi, Pope Francis.
May sport be home for all, open and welcoming.
Who's Pope Francis' soccer team?
It is San Lorenzo of Argentina.
No, who's his Italian soccer team?
He has an Italian soccer team?
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea. Probably not Lazio.
Juventus.
Juventus, the team that wears like referee jerseys?
He's a Juventus fan.
Oh, no look to
He grew up a Juventus fan.
In Argentina, he grows up a Juventus fan.
Yeah,
how's that happen?
It's an Italian team.
3:11 left third quarter.
Oh!
91-77.
Slam it!
Lopez dunk.
Boom!
Man. Relax. I don't give you New Year's resolutions for Lent. Your New Year's resolution was not to give up anything for Lent. Interesting strategy.
That's a good strat.
92-77 Milwaukee.
15-point game, 3:08 left.
Yes.
Defense.
Defense.
Defense. Largest lead of the game. Let's go.
Oh, man.
So does, Newcastle lost today to Man City. I was watching that.
That's another team that wears referees' uniforms.
Yeah, that's what John's saying.
Man.
Cash money. Let's go, Cash. That's a terrible voice crack.
Oh,
Grayson
Allen.
Grayson
He's been a
Allen.
3-point machine.
You don't
18-point
stink.
lead. This is why the Bucks are your favorite to win the NBA Finals.
Let's go, Bucks. Let's go, Bucks. Let's go, Bucks. Let's go, Bucks. Woohoo!
2:28 left in the third period.
Bud's mag.
And Bud is still looking like...
No, because the Sixers got points.
Oh.
Yawn. John, a Sunderland fan. Let's go, Saints. Let's go, Southampton.
Yep.
Even through relegation, that's about to happen. Let's go, Southampton.
Is it?
Yeah, they're 19th in the table.
Yeah, they're in trouble. We're not gonna be able to get the games anymore. I'm gonna have to find another team.
No, they're like only one. What do they go by? Point differential?
Yeah, point differential for the season, yes.
Yeah, they're only like one.
Man,
out.
David Gruber's hair looked like he just woke up. Jeez. Nice. Free throw, yes.
Niang
Still a 17-point lead for Milwaukee. Now, don't put yourself in a position where you are like what Marquette was late in the game and let them feel like they can come back in this thing. Put them away.
Coach first. Conky sucks. Top down.
What?
Man. I would.
So you're rooting for Ted Lasso's original team, by the way.
Who did Ted Lasso end up with at the end?
AFC Richmond, a fictional squad.
Okay. Who is my new EPL team if Southampton gets relegated?
I don't know.
I might be a Leicester City fan. I like their colors. They're blue and gold.
True.
I like the royal blue with the gold. Brooke Lopez!
I will say that I love the Liverpool tradition of You'll Never Walk Alone.
Yeah.
And they're one of the arch rivals of the Dallas Cowboys of the EPL, that being Manchester United.
I was going to say, I like Man City's colors, but I don't want to root for any of the Manchester teams. I was an Arsenal fan when I was little.
95-80.
I was an Arsenal fan. I might just go back to being an Arsenal
Yeah,
fan.
but Kroenke.
Oh, Kroenke's their owner?
Yep.
Okay, well then I'll go Arsenal.
Yeah, I
Yes, yeah, I wasn't aware of that. When I was 3. So.
Yeah. Missed shot at the free throw line by Joel Embiid, 95-80 Milwaukee.
Yeah, I think I'm a Leicester City fan.
Okay.
I think that would be my new team. Grayson, rebound.
Fight for it.
Oh.
No, Tim.
How do you
no, he's hurt.
How do you let Georges Niang get the ball from you? No,
Well,
John.
Bigger issue that he's hurt.
John, I'm a Leicester City fan now, okay? No Arsenal. I was not aware.
McDaniels with a 3 to make it at 95-83.
John, I didn't know Kroenke was their owner. I knew he owned an EPL team. I didn't know who.
Man. Oh, man, John.
My sincere apologies.
So are you specifically a Tottenham fan because Kroenke sucks? That's what I have to know. Or did you like him before there was any sort of connection to Stan Kroenke and Arsenal? And weren't his teams known as Ramsonal anyway? Man. What are you typing?
I put my sincere apologies to you, John. I didn't know, LOL.
Man. Pre-Stan Kroenke, I had all the respect in the world for Arsenal.
Yeah.
They were definitely my favorite London team. But bad ownership destroys it.
Who are the other London teams? Tottenham?
Chelsea, who I also can't stand. I mean, I think they no longer have their Russian ownership because of the whole
that was a whole
issue with Ukraine. But
I don't know what to think of that.
Crystal Palace.
Oh yeah, Crystal Palace. I always kind of like them.
They're the underdogs.
Yeah, Crystal Palace. Are they still there? Are they still? Yeah, they are.
I think so.
Well, maybe. I mean, I kind of liked Crystal Palace. I liked Arsenal and Crystal Palace.
Their uniforms are similar to Barcelona.
Yeah. When I was little, those were my teams. I don't know.
Yeah.
I more watch the EPL for the entertainment than to cheer for a team.
I think, especially if Southampton goes down, I think more than any other squad, I'd probably be rooting for Glasgow Celtic.
Yeah. Let's go, Glasgow.
Oh, they've got their chant is paired up with the song Yankee Doodle. Yankee
Doodle Dandy. Go Cash. It rains.
Runner through the lane. He gets to the free throw line to turn a 12-point lead to 14 if he hits them both. 1 minute left in the third.
John, are you still with us or do you die? Or are you just dead?
We've lost some of our audience as we entered the. I think we lost a lot of our audience when we were doing that Yoper sound and that normal Wisconsin sounds.
W. Braden. I said that earlier. W. Braden.
How you doing?
What's up, Braden? Cash money. Free throw. It's up. It's good. 97-83. The Bucks lead. 1 minute left in the third quarter. So we will be heading to the fourth.
It is getting late here on the East Coast.
10:22. Joel Hines with the mid-range.
He's good.
97-85. 12-point game with 40 seconds left here.
Let's see if they get to 100 before they even get to the fourth quarter. Goodness.
POTUS. Let's go, Crowder. Giannis. Misses.
Yep, Embiid got in the way of that one. And
thank you, John.
They ruled that. Was it a travel, technically? Yep, technically a travel.
Okay.
Milwaukee will not get to the century mark in the quarter, I think.
Whoever that is, I think that might be.
They might. Last shot of the third if they want it.
And Mr. Antetokounmpo is taking his good old sweet time.
Guarded by Embiid at the 3-point line.
Oh, the other college basketball game I forgot to tell you about earlier was West Virginia beating Kansas State.
Weighing 99-85. Period ends with nothing from Philly.
Let me see if I can get the stats here on today's game.
The other reason that I sort of gained a big-time respect for Philly, two things. One, Julius Erving's last game was in Milwaukee when the Bucks beat the Sixers in a playoff game 7. Eastern Conference Semis, I want to say it was like 86 or 87. And the Milwaukee crowd gave Dr. J a 4-minute standing ovation.
Wow.
When he went off the floor for the last time. Made it feel like it was a spectrum. That's Midwest friendliness. That's Milwaukee for you. That kind of respect. And then when I went to Marquette, there was a Philly cheesesteak spot called the Taste of Philly. They have another location in town, I think, in the Walker's Point neighborhood. Until I got to Philly, that was the best cheesesteak I ever had. They made me want to think that it always needed like ketchup and mayo and a whole lot of toppings on it when it really doesn't. But I loved it anyway. The owner was from Philly. And such fun conversations about back in the day, the Bucks and Sixers in the playoffs in the 80s.
I'll let you get through these comments, and then I'm going to talk about the stats a little bit.
All right. Let's see. Swansea. Hull City. As I believe Ted Lasso compared them to mayonnaise because it's small market, but it's always going to be in there. Fulham, Chelsea, and Manchester clubs before we really started watching. And yes, Braden, that Marquette game.
I'll turn back in a minute. Okay, so so far on the Bucks, Holiday with 18, 3, and so Holiday 18 points, 11 assists, 3 rebounds. Lopez 21 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. Giannis with 16, 3, and 10.
Man.
Allen with 22 and 3. Connaughton
22?
No, 20 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds.
Still 20 points.
Yeah, pretty good.
Grayson Allen.
And Connaughton 1 point, no assists, 2 rebounds, and off the bench, Bobby Portis and Chris Middleton lead with 7 and 6 points. On the Sixers side of things, Maxey and Embiid both tied with 24. Maxey with 2 rebounds. Joel with 9 assists and 5 rebounds. James Harden with 19, 6, and 7. Tucker with 2, 1, and 2. Tobias Harris with 3 points, 2 rebounds. And off the bench, the Sixers' leading scorer is Anthony Melton with 5 points. He also has 1 assist and 2 rebounds.
Who was the dude in the Google Pixel ad that we just saw?
Oh, with Giannis?
No, the dude who had the white, like sleeveless T-shirt on.
Oh, I don't know.
I always want to call him Biff. This big, tall dude who would like destroy you if he got mad. But he's Mr. Serious, but like he was really extremely mad. 14-point Milwaukee lead as we start the fourth quarter. Some very sloppy Joe basketball as we start this period. Of course, Marquette alum, Chris Farley. Sloppy Joe. Sloppy Joe. God rest his soul. He was great on SNL.
I do want to check one thing.
Man with a 3, 99-88 Milwaukee.
I did want to mention this. We've got number 8 Arizona beating number 4 UCLA 21-12 midway through the first.
Rooting for UCLA in that one to help Marquette get a 2 seed.
Yeah. I mean, Marquette has a decent chance at getting a 2 seed with the way things stand right now. Because two 2 seeds have already lost today.
There's a Bucks fan wearing the 1971 classic jacket. Satin jacket. Adam Sandler, yes. Love to eat turkey. Love to eat turkey. 3-pointer by Niang.
24-footer.
Oh, and that's going to cut the lead to single digits.
8-point game, 10:40 left.
Great stadium design, yes, John, for Arsenal's new stadium. 8-point game. This is going to be rough. Some rough seas coming.
Let's go.
The NBA.
Jay? Collusion.
That could have been a foul, I'm be honest, but they didn't call it.
But still, I see David. Is David
back.
Gruber in the purple jacket?
Yes, which I still can't stand. Still can't stand. Magic Man, hey, truth you speak between Marquette and the Bucks. I also want to give UWN credit. They have dramatically improved as well this year. I know Wisconsin's having an off year, but
yeah. No, Wisconsin's in the tournament still.
I don't know.
Currently projected in the tournament by one already.
Okay.
One of the last 4 in. I think they could win their first round game.
Let's see it.
I mean, if they, like, against the Six, I had them beating whoever they are projected to play. But, yeah, UW Green Bay is the only ones not keeping up the trend.
Truth.
They, I think, have 3 wins total.
Home Bridge in blue. Love it.
Yes, you heard that. I think they have, like, 3 conference wins and 2.
Man.
And they have 3 conference wins and, like, 2 other wins out of conference.
Man.
They suck.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That is rough. Goodness. Oh. I want some Milwaukee Brauhaus. The cheese curds and that Giannis dog. That Giannis brat. The Greek brat. So good. So good.
Magic Man.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
Still waiting to hear the big news that Aaron Rodgers has been traded to the XFL at times.
Excellent.
For who? Josh Gordon? Is that the deal? Josh Gordon and Brett Hundley? I know they're not on the same team, but Josh Gordon. No, Geronimo Allison and Brett Hundley for Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers could buy the XFL.
The Rock and 2 rich people own it.
Aaron Rodgers could buy it from them. He could.
If they wanted to sell,
he has that net value.
Really? He's worth that much?
Yeah, they're not going to sell it, but
I was about to say they're not selling it.
you could buy the USFL from Fox.
He'd
Improve it a bit.
He'd look good in a Sea Dragons jersey. I want to see Geronimo Allison and Brett Hundley traded for Aaron Rodgers.
Just beautiful. Just beautiful.
I don't like Premier League stadiums with corners open and 4 separate stands, but for some reason I really like Bournemouth Stadium. I haven't seen it.
It's old school English.
Oh, it is.
That's the way they used to do it that way, because they would like literally construct just separate stands on each side.
Is Old Trafford like that?
No, it's too big.
Okay.
I mean, you're talking like 15, 20,000 seat stadiums from back in the day.
Yeah.
The way they used to do that. I mean, Old Trafford is like almost size of Lambeau.
Oh, I didn't know it was that big.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. And the best game ever played at Old Trafford was not a Man U game. 2012 Olympics, the London Olympics, they held the semifinal at Old Trafford.
Oh, I know where you're going.
Women's soccer, USA Canada. Christine Sinclair Canada with a hat trick. But within the 122nd minute, Alex Morgan with the header of a lifetime knocked the thing home, sent the USA to the finals. They beat Japan for the gold. One of the best soccer games I've ever seen.
U.S. women back in the World Cup.
As good of a game as that World Cup that we saw this year between Argentina and
We're
France.
We'll have to stream some U.S. women's.
Yes.
This summer.
Go Battle
Hawks.
Hawks. Need to get to an MLS game. You're close by with Cincinnati.
Yeah.
With FC Cincinnati. Drew! What were you thinking?
FC Cincinnati, Columbus Crew.
Drew Holiday, what were you thinking?
Both of those teams in Toll. Take that, Canada.
Are you trying to channel South Park Blame Canada? My gosh.
Oh,
by the way, one of my boys in the radio world, Toll, is coming to Dayton. Look for a guy named Jeremy Ratliff on WHIO radio in Dayton. He's going to be working there. Good dude. Moving to there from Jacksonville. He's saying bye-bye to the Duval.
Duval!
And coming to the land of Skyline Chili. And the Dayton Dragons.
And the Dayton Flyers.
And the Dayton Flyers. Oh, spinorama to turn a 5-point Bucks lead back into 7. Bucks needed that one. 101-94, 9:47 left. They got some work to do to get this game under control. And yes, that is a big station in town. Historic station, I think, right?
Got Giannis on Harden.
Oh, that's a match.
Hit it.
Oh, my gosh.
Woo!
Harden is like Curry-like sometimes with his long-distance shots. He can be Curry-like. Middleton, mid-range, fall away, no. 4-point game. It's getting scary. It's getting scary. Harden with the drive, off balance, yes, and a foul. This could be a 1-point game.
I'll let you answer John's comment here.
This could be a 1-point game. If you wanted to, could you walk around a stadium like that? Concessions? I don't know. I don't know enough. I've never been there, so we'll be able to judge. Yeah, it's just hard knowing how to draw a foul.
24 for Harden.
This is scarier than the St. John's Marquette game because even though that was late, Marquette still had time on their side. There's 9:07 left in this game.
And Marquette had already clinched the Big East.
I know.
This is to play for a win streak, 1-point game. Bucks got to get back in the zone here.
Come on. Let's go.
It's 15-2 run to start the fourth.
Let's go.
For Philly.
Giannis! Go! And the foul. Oh, did they need that one? Oh, did they need that one?
When in doubt, trust the 2-time MVP.
Yep.
Mr. Clutch.
By the way, if I had courtside seats, one I'd be taking you.
Oh, look at that. The
Greek freak sign. One I'd be taking you.
Uh-huh.
2, I think it's a reasonable show of friendliness. I would take the Philly sports guy. Great channel.
Oh, yeah.
Great Instagram account.
Guess who's in the chat?
Who we got? Hey! How you doing?
104-100. Bucks lead Philly with 8:40 left. Harden
Not
misses.
there this time. And Lopez with a big rebound.
Bucks moving.
Big rebound.
Giannis.
Oh, man.
Out of bounds.
But was he pushed?
Yeah, I know. Paul Reed and James Harden right there.
I think they're going to rule that a push.
Toe? What?
Sorgy raid. But we're being raided by Sorgies. Nice.
What, the Sorgy?
Family members.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I get it. That didn't run through my head.
Yes.
That didn't run through my head.
It's
Okay.
getting late, kid.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Okay. All I can think about right now is basketball.
Close game that should not be this close.
Oh, that's a bad pass by Giannis.
Yeah, if it was accurate, that could be a
Lopez.
3-point shot, but
Rebound.
oh man.
Rebound. Yippee.
Why are you leaving Harden wide open? I know he missed it. And why are you leaving Maxey wide open?
And he missed it.
And he missed
And
it.
he got another rebound.
You're leaving guys wide open, and then you're letting them get rebounds.
Gosh.
4-point Bucks lead. 8 minutes left. 8 minutes left. John Jansen, Ray Channels. Can we not do the one we did last time? Remember what happened to Anthony?
Huh?
2-point game. Oh, this is sickening.
John, we already rated someone before you came. We're kind of being chill on the raids. I don't remember what happened last time. Were they sub only? Is that what happened?
Oh, now they're doing deer fence as a chant. Deer fence?
Deer fence.
What is that? Like some sort of?
I don't like that.
Yeah,
Deer fence.
like
Deer fence.
like an 8-point
Deer
buck running
fence.
into like the wooden fence in your property or something. That doesn't work.
Giannis.
All right. double team. Yeah, they're double teaming him as he gets closer to the lane and cutting him off from even being able to reach 5 feet away from the hoop. But foul call. Let's see. Get cut off on the baseline. Yeah, there was not. I didn't really see a foul. He got lucky on that one. Bucks owner Wes Edens along the sideline, sitting in the first row spot. Makes the first. Oh, was he in bounds? Barely. Yep, he was in bounds. During that off-balance attempt to shoot.
Giannis is 22 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists.
How many points does Embiid have right now?
24.
Yeah, he ain't scoring 50.
23.
God bless you, Nick. He ain't scoring 50. What do we got? You say you don't like it now, but you'll be cheering deer fence in your sleep. I don't know.
Ingles.
Maybe I'll grow into it over time. Oh, man. Giannis missed everything in that
I don't know how
runner in the lane.
I don't know how Harden is guarding Giannis so well.
It's because he's getting help.
Yeah. No, but I mean, on that play, there wasn't any help. It was just Harden and Giannis one-on-one.
Jeez.
3.
With Giannis right in his face and he hits a 3 still. 1 point game, George Niang with a 3.
Letting George Niang score any points, like 13, we should hold him to a goose egg because he's terrible.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, he is. He's a bad player. You can ask Nick. Nick was ranting about him yesterday, about how bad he is.
I give Embiid credit for how well he's doing against Giannis so far. Oh, some testiness.
Giannis
against Giannis there, yeah. This is a war.
Embiid Giannis one-on-one there.
Embiid won that matchup in that case. Oh, yeah. Giannis should win this jump.
And rejump.
Yep. Oh, that one called against the Sixers. Oh, Doc Rivers.
What's the problem? What was the call?
I don't know. I don't know if it was just
Doc
a foul.
has big hands.
That's why he was such a great player back in the day. Looked like it was a foul against Niang.
I guess he pushed Giannis
Yeah, he pushed
bit.
Giannis over.
That's a weak call, though. If I'm being honest, that's a weak call.
Yeah, and
I mean,
Doc agrees.
I'm all for physicality in the NBA. I think that's what we need more of.
You want 95 to 92 games the way they had back in the day?
I think
that's what physicality means.
I think physical basketball is good. Oh, Bucks Warriors 8:30.
There could be a doubleheader of the Big East final and Bucks Warriors.
That would be awesome.
Oh my gosh.
My heart would be racing a lot.
All right. 108, 105. Let's go.
23 left. Bucks up 3. And Giannis has scored Milwaukee's last 9 points.
They needed that because they've had very little else this fourth quarter at all.
Milwaukee in the bonus, by the way.
We're tied.
Niang hits a 3. 108, 602.
We're tied.
Wow. And by the way, Bucks' last loss was January 21st in Cleveland.
You keep reading the screen, kid.
No, because I was going to say that earlier. And the screen just reminded me.
Just keep reading the screen.
Okay, I'm sorry. 110, 108, Bucks.
And remind me why they're wearing the 6s. Both the Bucks and Sixers are wearing 6.
Oh, Bill Russell.
That's right. All season long. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Embiid, that you were moving. You're not going to get that call. At least you shouldn't. I mean, look at the photo of before they went to commercial. You have Joel Embiid, all serious, and smiling, happy Giannis. I'd rather be smiling, happy Giannis. I absolutely would be. I'll be right back, kid.
All right. By the way, number 4 UCLA leading Arizona 33-28. And let's look a little bit around sports at what's happening right now. Timberwolves are beating the Kings 41-35 in the NBA. In the NHL, we've got the Wild up on the Flames 1-0. The Kings up on the Blues 1-0. In nothing going on in NCAA women's basketball. So that's about what's going on right now around the sports world. Currently. Let's see, is there any spring training action? And the Dodgers beating the Royals 7-5, bottom of the ninth, 1 out there. At the Royal spring training facility. And yeah, that's what's going on. So, with 5:55 left in this one, 110-108 Bucks in the bonus. And looking here at the stats as I pull them up here on the Bucks side, Giannis 27, Allen with 20, Lopez 21, Holiday 18, Connaughton 1, Porter 7, Middleton 6, and then for the Sixers, Harden with 27, Maxey and Embiid with 24, Niang off the bench with 16, and then in the starting lineup you got Harris and Tucker with 3 and 2. Also off the bench for the Sixers, DeAnthony Melton with 5 points. So that's what that's looking like right now. And yeah, it's a really, really good game tonight as it's back. So far in the fourth, the Sixers outscoring the Bucks 23-12. What are we looking here? What are we looking at? I mean, Joe is moving. There's no doubt about it. Moving. Yeah. I don't know. Tell you, man. That's foul if I've seen one. So 111-108, the Bucks lead the Sixers with 5:50 left.
And an anomaly update. She is currently enjoying the Grand Ole Opry with Lainey Wilson. Oh, man.
And Lopez draws the foul, so Embiid will go to the line.
Someone was doing some sort of a fan was putting up a sign for like a Buffalo Wild Wings ad. What? Product placement. The Bucks are going to keep the lead after Embiid's free throws, regardless whether he makes them or not.
There's a Buffalo Wild Wings on Miller Parkway now.
That's right. I forgot.
Yeah, I saw it on Google Maps, and it's like it's not like a restaurant one. It's like one of the to-go ones. Oh no, Wingstop.
Oh, Wingstop. Okay.
Embiid hits it. 1-point game.
What does Wingstop have to do with trying to distract Joel Embiid?
The fact that they have signs that they can.
I know, but like, is there some sort of connection to chicken wings and Joel Embiid that I don't know about?
I don't know. Just bad pass by Middleton.
Ooh.
Giannis with Lopez.
Giannis was lucky that ball was not on the bounce out of bounds to Lopez. They might have called that.
Yeah.
113-110 Milwaukee.
Oh, nice
Never
pass from
look.
Harden.
But Lopez is there forcing the fallaway shot, and guess who snags the rebound? All right.
Middleton. Let's go, Cash.
Oh, blowing past this guy. Fastball movement. Lopez splash.
Bang! As Braden says.
As our family member says.
Woo!
116, 110.
Embiid.
We'll take all the threes for twos that you want, Joel Embiid. If you hit both free throws.
I just saw Joel next to Grayson Allen.
Man.
Such a height difference between those two. We've had good viewership.
Yeah.
We haven't been below 5 viewers for a good while now.
Appreciate that. Thank you all for staying with us.
Yeah. Embiid at the line. Oh! Yay!
It works.
Bucks up 116-110.
26 for Brook tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Goodness.
Hey!
And do the Bucks do a Shake Shack type thing with this? I mean, do people get free wings if they
I think it's Wingstop.
Yeah.
And Giannis!
And he goes to the line.
Oh, Doc is mad. Doc is mad.
Oh,
Look
this
at that.
matchup of Giannis against Embiid. Yeah, he just elbowed him out of the way, but because
Embiid was moving.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, free wings. The sign says in the background.
Nice.
All right, 116.
Free chicken wings for the entire crowd or something. I'm not sure if it's that or not.
4:15 left. Harden. It's good.
Blows by the world to grab the easy layup. 116, 112, 4-0 something left.
Yeah. Harden having a good night.
This is scary, but it's beautiful. It's great back and forth basketball in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, that was a nice pass from Lopez to Holiday there.
Yeah, but it's not doing anything. It's a good pass if it gets a guy open to shoot.
Giannis. No rebounders there. Embiid had that rebound easy. And now the Sixers trying to make this a 1 or 2 point game.
Off balance, he's going to the line.
It'll go, yeah. Taking a
now
to breathe.
Is this next set of free throws, like if he misses both, do they get like free carrots and celery and ranch on the wings?
Or do they just get more free Wingstop?
Man, like double it up.
I've never had Wingstop.
It's been forever since I have. I wouldn't be able to judge. I don't know. Oh, he's close to a triple double. Free Culver's cheese curds if he misses them both. No, not do that, but I wish they would.
Dang it, man.
Harden's good. They're not going to distract him very well. I mean, it's not like the one time when Larry Bird had to face like a 12-foot like picture of a model in a swimsuit that was just unrolled right as he was about to shoot.
Time out.
And he still made it. 116, 114 Milwaukee over Philly. 3:30 left.
Timeout Bucks.
It's getting scary. This is getting scary, and we are tired.
Very.
We're a pair of tired.
Long day.
Because this is, yeah. It has been. Man. Oh, we are exhausted. Had a lot to do. We have some good friends traveling out here from Wisconsin coming up in the next couple of weeks. We're trying to get the house ready for that. That's going to be fun.
Oh yeah.
I got to clean a bathroom tomorrow.
This game though.
Yes. Man, I also miss blocks away. They don't have that the grilled cheese restaurant right by there. Remember that grilled cheese place we always go to that had the huge pretzels? Uber Tap.
Oh,
that's what it's called.
Yeah.
I love that place.
Oh yeah.
Right on what's now fully called Martin Luther King Drive, which I love.
They had interesting cheese curds too.
That's right.
They were different.
Good.
Not like in a bad way though.
All right. 2-point lead, 3:25 left. Come on, Drew. Oh!
Giannis missed the dunk.
But
Foul.
he's going to the line. This Giannis and Embiid matchup, I mean, that's just, I'd pay just to watch that.
Them 1-on-1.
I mean, you see it all over the place.
Yeah, Joe got in the way.
He had to.
Hit his arm.
His arm pushed Giannis's chest. You got to do that. You got to make him earn it at the line. You have to. 10 for 12 from the free throw line so far.
Yeah.
Make it 11 for 13. I did not jinx him.
3-point game.
Shall we do as we do for Marquette games?
No, that's not a Bucks thing.
So.
I'm just staying quiet.
Focus. Boom.
I thought they called
118, 114.
I thought they called a violation on him.
There should have been some violations.
It looked like they called it as he put it up, so it counted.
Man, that statistic that we're seeing on screen, I don't like reading all the stats just to read all the stats that go on the screen. But they said Embiid, Harden, or Maxey have scored or assisted on 101 out of Philadelphia's 114 points.
And the Sixers are on the bonus, so
that
Harden
is
goes to the line.
Bonkers. Yeah, and he got tripped by Middleton. Good call. Although he really slipped. He slipped before he was tripped. So I'm not really sure they should have called that. But it's hard to see in real time, and I can see why the foul was called. Ah! 118, 115. Milwaukee. There appears to be a Sixers fan sitting courtside. Not the Philly sports guy, though. Just doesn't work from 815 miles away.
Unless it's Joel Embiid.
Yeah. 118, 116, Milwaukee, 3:02 left. All right. Be smart. Help each other get open. Don't try and do it all yourself.
Oh, yeah, Drew.
Drew just got it himself, but I'd still prefer they create for their teammates. But 120, 116, Milwaukee.
Nice screen set there. It's looking nice.
Good ball movement by Philly. But they missed the shot.
That's not
a 3-point foul.
That was after the shot.
What are they going to rule, though? They may say it still was part of the shot.
Well, they're in the bonus, so would it be a 2-point?
It'd be 2 free throws no matter what.
Yeah.
But is this 3?
Always, John. Always Bucks than 6.
It was way after the shot.
121-17.
Oh, they're going to let him shoot 3 free throws.
Makes sense.
That's ridiculous. It was way after the shot.
And 5 fouls for Giannis.
Goodness.
Third, good.
1-point game. All right. Clutch possession here, guys.
Let's go, Drew.
Clutch possession. Help each other. There you go. Okay. Nice matchup. But Giannis is double team. Make him pay. If they're going to double team, make him pay.
Drew.
3. Money ball.
Woo!
123, 119.
Yes. Oh, still going. A little confusion there.
Is there a call or something?
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
One-on-one Embiid against Lopez.
Oh,
it's put back slam. 123, 121, 155. 155. All right. Oh, man. Oh, there's at least a foul there. At least a foul. But they have been giving Giannis almost nothing down low.
Oh, and that was Jalen McDaniels, number 7 there,
Yeah.
who had the dunk, and he also fouled Giannis.
Yeah.
I just wanted to check that.
Oof.
Oh, that's a nice slam. You gotta be honest, that's a nice slam.
I agree.
Giannis, 123,
Credit's due.
121. 143 left.
Man. All right.
3-point game.
All right. It's Saturday night. It's okay. And he's with family. It's not a big deal.
I'm up this late on Saturdays. So.
Yeah, not too often, but.
Yeah, sometimes.
All right. 4-point game again. 125, 121, 143. I especially love Giannis hitting 14 of 16 free throws tonight.
That's nice.
That's clutch.
And the Bucks
There's a fan base. 130 left. Oh, Middleton guarding Harden.
Harden almost
Barely saved it. Stay across the timeline.
Oh.
And he hits it from like Oconomowoc.
That was a nice 3.
125, 124. Oof.
115
Oof,
left.
Scary. This is scary. 3-pointer would be huge here. But they're guarding against it.
Giannis took a couple many steps.
And Embiid guarding him there.
It cost them.
Yep.
Good rebound by Philly.
And now they can grab the lead.
Yeah. Drew on James.
Oh, this is scary. Oh, this is scary. Stay on him. Stay on him. He had an open lane. You gonna let Embiid shoot a 3?
Can't let him shoot an open 3. Where's Lopez in that situation? Where is he?
He'd over-rotated to guard somebody else.
Yeah, I know.
127, 125 Philly.
30 left.
Whew. Rebound!
And Sixers.
Sixers ball. Maxey grabbed the rebound and he was fouled by Middleton. I think we may have just blown this game.
I think we did. No one's guarding him. You can't have Middleton on Embiid. Doesn't work. Terrible defense by the Bucks. It just cost us this game.
May have at least.
Maxey. Swish. 3-point game.
Can't let that happen, guys. Come on.
Go! Hits it. 129, 125. Bucks timeout. I think this is about it.
Suffering right now. just stinkalicious. I need to go drown my sorrows in cheese curds.
Preach.
Go drown it in a Bloody Mary over at Sobelman's. The one where you get an entire roasted chicken on the Bloody Mary. Yes, they offer that.
Yeah.
65 combined points. More than half of Philadelphia's combined points coming from Harden and from Embiid, who's also done a fantastic job tonight on Giannis. I give him all the credit in the world. Tonight, Embiid's been the better player.
Middleton.
Oh, that's it.
Sixers rebound.
That's it. They're up 4.
Foul Harden.
They're going to the line. Harden at the line. 17.2 left. Oh, the look in that guy's face just expresses it. Look in that fan's face. Sixers, after this game is done, I can root for you again. I absolutely can root for you again because we live here in Philadelphia. We enjoy this city. We enjoy this town. The teams are good. They've got good people on these teams, good human beings. So you're incredibly likable. I just can't like it tonight. It's our hometown Bucks. It's our hometown Bucks. And it's sad. It's so sad. It's a regular season game. I mean, Milwaukee still is going to be 4 games ahead of Philly in the Eastern Conference race, but 16-game win streak is about to go bye-bye. About to go bye-bye. Oh, that's frustrating.
Yep. 17.2 left.
That is frustrating. And because it's the first foul before in the final 2 minutes, it is not a shooting foul. Ooh, Philly has to call timeout. Great job on the inbound defense, Milwaukee.
Talk looks confused.
Oh, the 5 seconds ran out.
Oh.
Bucks ball.
17.2 left.
Ooh, did they pull the trigger a little bit too quick on the 5 seconds? They might have. Anyway, Bucks ball. They got to score quick. Wait! Offensive foul?
What?
Are you kidding me? Giannis has Embiid's owned Giannis tonight in this fourth, especially in this fourth quarter.
Yeah.
He's
But who is the foul on?
Giannis. Player control foul.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, at least when they had possession.
That's not a foul? Oh,
it's
travel. Giannis just choked it.
Philly, you got it tonight. Congratulations. You earned it. Bucks didn't. The Bucks did not. 9.2 left, 5-point game, about to be 6. Harden with the beer and the great wine. 131, 125, 9.2 left. Giannis goes to the line after getting fouled by Embiid. 6 seconds left. Oh, this is hard.
Franchise record was 20.
Just hard.
And
you've had 5 16-plus game win streaks in franchise history. 2 of them being in one season, by the way.
Yeah.
when the Bucks won the 71 title and made their case, I think, that year for being the best team in the history of the NBA. And they have an argument. I mean, in the postseason, they had a better record than the 96 Bulls. 131, 126 Philly, 6 seconds left. Did you purposely miss and try and grab a rebound and a... No, you made it. 4-point game. I'm going to send MB to the line with 5.1.
Can we just get this over with? Like, I just want to get the pain, like, just...
There's always hope. There's only 1.1% chance they're going to come back and win this thing, but... there's even a dude in a Flyer sweatshirt at this game in Milwaukee. Even a dude in a Flyer sweatshirt.
132.
There's MB like calling for the crowd to yell. Go Sixers. Yeah, you ain't getting that happen in Milwaukee, my friend. Good man, but you ain't getting that to happen. Six-point game again. 5.1 left, and Coach Bud is going to try and maneuver a miracle with 5.1 left, down 6. And by the way, Fiserv Forum, I love you. Great arena.
Excuse me.
Great food. Best atmosphere. But why did you change to Budweiser for your beers? Why? You can't do that. You're in Millertown. You're in Millertown. Stick with it. Just bad. Just sad.
We've missed 14 comments.
Okay.
They're a lot.
Let's see. All right. 17-game streak. Snap of the loss of the Brewers for the Cards. Not enough deer fence at the end. Truth. It's the deer fence chant. That's why they lost. Exactly. Travel. Yes, travel. They actually do call traveling in the NBA, even against the best players in the game. Yes, very unfortunate loss. We will see you. No, basketball. Basketball. Oh, man. 3-pointer at the buzzer. And oh, by the way, 133. 130. Philadelphia. Congratulations. We can like you again. We can like the Sixers again now. Man. This is the kind of basketball you're going to see in the playoffs, though. These teams are going to compete and compete hard. But what really gets me is the Bucks blew like an 18-point lead. They had no business blowing that lead. But it's a regular season game. It's not the playoffs. Season's not over. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Oh, that's cool. He's giving the kid, he's giving the courtside Sixers fan autographed shoes. Class move. Class move, James Harden. Absolute class move. Love it. You don't even want to talk. You just want to type in the messages.
This is a tough loss.
I don't blame you. Congratulations, though. I know you're going to get, hopefully you won't get it at school.
I just texted Nick with a congrats.
Cool. Classy. Very classy. As both of these two teams are. They may play in the playoffs. That'll be a fantastic series. Great series. Thank you all of you, for sticking with us during a long, fun stream. long, fun stream. Catch more of that stream. It's going to be coming up with Selection Sunday and maybe some more in the meantime.
We'll see.
To catch it all, what do you do?
Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, ding, ding, ding. Check out our social media, just linktree.com/SoldierStories. And yeah, we will see you all on Sunday, maybe Saturday. We'll see.
For the kid, I'm Dad.
So long from the Soldier Sports Studios in Philadelphia. We'll see you all later.
We
folks.
can like the Sixers again.